Did that work? There she is.
Yeah, there.
Hey, what's up?
Oliver.
Hey, everybody. We're live.
Then
No.
ooh.
We're live.
Personal favorite.
We're live. No, we are.
We're live.
We're gonna have to
Sexy
postpone
Halloween
the sexy John Oliver Halloween costume chat for a little later, maybe, unless chat wants to jump in on that.
Beard on this one.
Oh my
You
god.
telling me that's not what our subscribers are here for?
What subscribers?
Look at that pose, though.
Okay. Hey, what's up? We're Dungeon Party. Usually we're a YouTube show, but right now we're a Twitch stream. How's it going? You're
We're a
here.
React channel right now.
Yeah, now we're a React channel for sexy Halloween costumes.
Bad
Yes.
sexy Halloween.
Yes.
Good.
We are doing right now sort of just a fun campaign while we can't be together. Well, I shouldn't say fun. I don't get to make that judgment call. But campaign while we can't be together. This is sort of episode 2. In case you missed the first episode, I got a bit of a recap. I was gonna make this into a video, but then I didn't. So, whoops. Let me change the music and do a recap. What are you looking at?
Nothing. I liked your little.
Put it in the chat.
Okay.
I'm genuinely not looking at anything funny.
Sure.
Just Phoenix.
All right.
Hey,
Last
got
week
him.
on Dungeon Party Show stream, a group of powerful spellcasters, Grimlock the Red, Moxie, Lux, Gimwell Blackmore, and Averill Smith, were called together by the Extant Sortilegium, a powerful magic guild, and told that they were hand-selected for an important mission. Before they could learn the details, however, they were tested in a fight with a captive beholder. During this fight, Moxie turned into a giant scorpion and fell in love with the beholder, and Grimlock died instantly. Don't worry, he got revivified. Afterwards, the new team was informed that their mission was to travel to the Astral Sea to retrieve the demon Athox from exile and assist him in taking his father's throne to bring order to the triple realm of Azagrat. The next day, they set sail on a Magitech catamaran to the Astral Sea. As soon as they went to a portal, however, the whole crew, sans Bifa, the navigator, were turned into strange animal hybrids, and Grimlock and Gimwell grew animal parts, a tail and ears, respectively. The team escaped crash landing. I just got a Discord notification that says sexy minion, and I'd like to point that out for everybody watching. Anyway, the team escaped crash landing on an ice continent floating nearby through the use of magical wind and turned their mechanic back from a monkey into his usual gruff and half-naked self. Unfortunately, while they did this, they left Lux in charge of the ship, and he steered it straight into a portal into hell. They arrived in the acidic bog of Minauros, crash landing on the edge of a bog-covered ravine. After some repositioning and a wild shape into an earth elemental, the group was set upon by a blimp of devils who climb onto their ship. And it looks like they might be in for a fight. That's what you missed. That's where we left off. That's what's going on. Every time one of you sends an image, it stresses me because I can't look at it without ruining the stream. So I know I just have hell waiting for me as soon as this is over.
Don't worry, it was an accompaniment to the sexy minion.
Oh, great. Yeah, that's good. I'm glad. Even better.
These are both really good. The second one's better.
All right.
I think it's the pose that does it. So wait, fighting?
You
Still
can.
attitude.
Okay, so I'm gonna pull up the map for you guys. This is the wrong one. What am I looking for? There we go. I'm gonna pull up the map for you guys and for, our viewers. So, you are on this bog. And this is your ship. Yay. Okay, so the blue thing surrounding you is, the magic circle that somebody laid down. It's still there.
I think it was Phoenix.
Yes. This thing across the top is the sail and the mast that you just retrieved. Down here are the boys who climbed onto the ship. They are dripping with acid. Stop sending pictures. I'm really nervous about it.
Guys, come on, this is serious.
Yeah, real serious. Yeah, they're dripping with acid. It looks like they are not acid resistant. They've taken damage as they climbed onto your ship, but they have in fact climbed onto your ship. And you can see where the circle of like darker swamp begins down here. That is the ravine that your ship is balancing on.
Like Twitch, the chat says they can't see the map.
This is hell on Earth. Oh fuck. Hey, there, just for you, Nick. No, okay, now that should be working. Cool. Yeah.
So the light green is okay.
I mean, it's all bog.
Yeah, but
It's all bog, but yeah. You get this the darkest stuff down at the bottom. The bottom of the map is all the hole. That's the hole. That's the hole.
okay. Bad news bears. Got
Love
it.
a good hole.
No. So what are people thinking? What do people want to do here?
Do they look threatening? As in, should we roll initiative?
They look mad.
No, let's talk to them.
They haven't attacked you yet. They've crawled up onto the ship and they are eyeing you warily.
Okay, wait. I actually... Oh, never mind. I thought for a second I spoke that language, but no.
They're eyeing you. Yeah, they're eyeing you quite warily. They look like they might attack if provoked, but they also see that you're in some sort of circle, and you pretty handily destroyed their craft, so they seem less likely to attack than necessary. The two people next to you, the one that's like a gnome, that's your mechanic, and then the nice-looking guy in the front is Beetha. Just so you know.
What's the leaf over there?
That's Moxie's character, so initiative will still work, but it won't be tied to the Earth Elemental. Yeah, in case she decides to drop. Okay, yeah. What if they're looking at you? They're staring at you. They don't look happy.
Well, hi. We don't want to be here. Do you want us to be here? Can you help us out? Sorry about your ship, by the way. It just looked scary.
Make a charisma check.
Give him a big earth elemental grin. Just a lot of rocks.
And what you said that in common?
Yeah.
Okay. What? Sorry, I didn't see the charisma, and that's my fault because I am not paying attention. Sorry, I'm really sorry. This is fucking janky. There we go. Perfect. Fix the whole thing. Never worry about anything ever again. Yes, you. It's not terribly charismatic. They don't seem very drawn by what you've said, and they start very slowly inching closer. Nor do they really seem to understand what you've said, but that's a little besides the point.
I see it again in Draconic, again in Gnomish, and again in Primordial.
All right, I'll give you one more charisma check.
Oh, that was more of a joke, but okay.
Oh, I mean, it's up to you.
Oh, I'll do it.
Do it.
A little, not. It's still a joke.
And they inch further, just a little bit more.
I didn't know what I could do, so.
What? They're coming. Are you guys just standing there? Or?
Yeah, all right, I'm gonna do it. Eldritch Blast.
Okay, cool. We'll give you an Eldritch Blast, and then we'll have everybody roll initiative.
I'm gonna send one beam at each of the two in the front.
I'm so sorry.
How dare you?
What are you doing?
I couldn't get the mute button on fast enough. Oh.
Blake, does a 19 hit?
I believe a 19 does hit. One moment. I need to start the.
Oh, should I not have rolled the attack?
No, you should have. I asked. Yeah, I wanted you to do that.
Okay.
Cool. Beautiful, perfect, wonderful, brilliant. 19 hits. Go ahead and roll some damage. And also ping the one that you're aiming at.
How do I ping?
Just click and hold.
Well, I wanted to do one at each of the two in the front.
Oh yeah, you can do. I forgot that you could do that. That's fine. 19 will hit that one for sure.
All right. Another one.
7 points of damage.
Second roll's a 14.
Second roll is a 14. Ooh, I don't think 14 will hit. 14 does not hit as it whizzes past this guy's freaking head.
Oof.
Cool. And without further ado, we jump into combat. Cool. First up is this guy right here, the one that you hit successfully. He is going to sort of run over to the side of the ship here, so he's sort of a little ways to the side, and he's going to hurl flame back at Grimlock. Out of his hand, a flame appears, and it's gonna. Whoo. The 18 hit you.
It does not.
All right.
20 AC.
Nice. As you sort of duck under it, and also remind me on how Magic Circle affects this, because I gotta.
Yeah, I'm looking at that right now.
Since the first one missed, he's gonna roll again. But if that first one didn't hit, this one doesn't either. Cool. That is the end of his turn, and it makes it your turn, Grimlock.
Here, I'll just, you know what I'll do? I'll just throw this up in the chat.
That's a good idea.
You know, I was playing the other day and I ran into the issue that Peter's always having, where I clicked on a spell and it just cast a different spell.
Good.
I'm not insane.
Yeah,
I'm not crazy.
I know when that happened, I was like, oh, Peter was right. Let's see. Yeah, I think they can still attack us, right? I didn't really read that whole thing yet.
I
Creature can't
believe
enter.
they can attack you still.
Oh, they have disadvantage on attack rolls against targets, so they would
Okay.
have disadvantage on both those attack rolls.
Then it, wouldn't have done well either way.
Either way, I got a shield and heavy armor.
Yeah.
I am going to... Well, I guess I can't really banish these guys because this is where they live.
I mean, you could still theoretically banish them, but
I guess I could. Well, whatever. I am going to... 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna bless all the other player characters, not the NPCs.
including Chelsea or her big Earth Elemental.
Yep, Earth Elemental. I don't know. I don't remember everyone's name yet. But yes, because I second level, so I target 4 people.
Sweet.
And that's all I'm gonna do.
All right. Cool. That will make it Beetha's turn. She looks scared. Winfield, your turn.
Okay. So I am going to cast. Hold on, let me get my spells up. Please. Uh-oh. Hold on, I need to reopen my character sheet because it's not working.
That's what we like to see.
Okay. Should be good now. Or not. Nope, there we go. Okay, I'm gonna cast my signature spell, Insect Plague.
Nice. Oh god. Ping where you want the center. Oh, here we go.
Okay, hold on. Let me ping that really quick. Oh no, everything is not going well for me. There we go. I want it centered right here.
Okay. And what's the radius?
I believe 20 feet.
20
Let
feet
me
radius
confirm.
or 20-foot circle? Because I guess there's a difference. Oh, shit. I've already screwed it up.
Give me a second to confirm that.
No worries.
I think it's radius, but
All right.
so yes, 20-foot radius sphere centered on a point you choose.
And this is the point you want.
Yes.
20. All right.
All right. So yeah.
5, 10. Cool. There you go. Spherical enough.
We're looking a little oblong, but I'll take it.
Hey, off the sides doesn't matter, so I just didn't give a shit about it.
Okay. And here that comes.
All right, Constitution saves from fucking all of them. All right, we're gonna start with the one that has already taken a turn. That is a fail. Cool. The one below him fails. The one to the left of him fails, and the last one succeeds. All right. So all of them except for that last one take 24 points of piercing damage. Yeah.
Yes, that's correct.
And they are not resistant to magical piercing damage, luckily. And then the last one is going to take, what is that, 12? Yeah, 12 points of damage. I assume it's halved on success. Yeah. Cool. Yep, ouch. Anything else from you?
No, that's gonna be it for me.
Cool. The mechanic is going to shit himself a little bit more. Moxie, your turn.
Am I big enough to just step over my friends or nah?
I'll say yeah. You do have to keep in mind, though, you are one of the main weights balancing this ship from falling
okay.
into Big Pit.
Okay. Then
Hey, Sean, what's going on?
I just want to shove myself in front
Okay.
of Lux and who is that?
That's,
When
Gimwell.
Grayscale. Sure.
Grayscale.
Yeah, that's his name now.
Boop? Does that shift the boat too much?
Not too much, but you do notice it's sort of like a little bit further into the depth.
Oh, okay. Okay, then I'm just gonna stay put now.
Okay. The next...
And roar. I don't know.
Do an Earth Elemental grumble sound.
Yeah, just so I can
Grumble,
take
grumble, grumble.
shots.
Yeah, give me your best grumble. I love it. Sean, we shouldn't stream Warcraft 2 The Tides of Darkness, I don't think. All right, this guy is going to run up out of the thing, and he is going to start throwing fire at the people directly in front of him. So this is a hurl flame attack at Beetha. That'll hit.
I'll hit.
No.
Okay, and she is unconscious.
Rip Beefa.
Yeah, she takes a bunch of fire damage and falls to the ground. His second attack, he is also going to hurl flame again at the one behind. Oh, but this misses as the mechanic ducks behind Beetha's body as it's falling over.
Can I make a joke?
Yeah.
Would you say Beefa is medium rare or well done?
I'd say she's pretty charred. Oof. All right, this one is going to panic a little bit and take a step back out of the bug sphere, and he is going to he is going to do this. He is going to try to summon another one. So we're gonna roll a d100, and if it is 30 or below, he summons. That's what I'm saying. Okay. So another barbed devil appears right next to him.
Hey, does this stack infinitely? Are we just...
It doesn't stack infinitely.
No, I mean, can they just keep summoning more devils?
Each devil can only summon one devil. That's the end of his turn. This one is, although you notice as it's infinite, but it's not necessarily. It's hard. They have a 30% chance of doing it. Cool. So this one is going to say fuck it, and it's going to run up to the front here, and it is going to begin hurling fire at you, Chelsea. Big rock boy. All right.
Roar.
First one, 18 to hit.
Oh yeah, that hits.
Cool. That is going to be 10 fire damage.
Cool. Do I have? Wait, I have some yeah.
Yeah,
never mind.
yeah. And
fire.
the second one is a 19, so that'll hit as well, which is an additional 11 fire damage. Ignore the 15. That was for the crit. Cool.
Ouch.
That is their turn. Avril, it is yours now.
Do I have a line of sight on anyone?
Do you have a line of sight on anyone? Yeah, you're tall,
Like, can
Mikey.
I-
You can sort of see around Grimlock.
Okay, so I could actually cast Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you
Because I'm
can.
telling you, that is all that is in my repertoire at this moment.
Sean, Tapper's been long gone, my friend. Why is Tapper the one you're calling for?
Sorry, what's happening?
Chat wants Tapper, I guess.
Well, I agree. I agree. I want the return of Tapper. But for now, does 21 hit?
Yeah, it does. Who are you aiming at?
I'm sorry. We're aiming at this.
Yep,
we're aiming
that'll
at this
hit.
guy. 14 force damage.
Blasts right into him.
And let's just keep going for the same one.
All right,
The second beam.
that'll hit.
Ah.
Cool. So
Only
you
6.
you blast, like, as he's hurled flame at your rock friend, you blast his arm backwards with your first Eldritch Blast, and he sort of ducks out of the way of the other one, but it sort of grazes his shoulder anyway. This like green, spiny piece of shit. Cool. Anything else from you?
Nope, don't think so.
All right, Lux.
My turn.
Yeah.
I am. Let's see. There's a lot of things on my screen that take a while to drag away to see the map. Let me see. Okay.
I recommend
can
putting
I
your
see
character
everything?
sheet in a different tab. That usually helps for me. The button on the top left of your character sheet thing, it like opens up a different tab altogether.
You know, these are the quality of life changes we love.
Yeah. You can see the one that was just hit and the one behind it. So this one here that I'm pinging,
Yeah.
and then this one as well. Yeah. The rest of them are sort of blocked by your giant earth elemental friend.
Okay. So I guess I'll just lightning bolt hit both of them.
Lightning bolt will hit both of them, yes. Well, theoretically.
And I think I am going to do that.
Sweet.
Let me just okay, the character sheet thing is being weird right now.
No worries. I'm just gonna make some deck saves for them, if that's all right.
Okay, let me just get this up.
It's a 9 and a 14, so I'm gonna assume they both fail, considering your level.
Yeah. Everything is so slow. Let's see.
And it's always like on your turn.
Yeah, right? Everything works perfectly fine until you have to do something, and it's like,
Yeah.
woof. Cool. So that is 38 points of damage to both of them as your lightning just tears through them.
And I'm gonna use my bonus action thing to go here. to like do
Yeah.
the fly after cast the spell.
It's funny because like you like shoot your lightning bolt out, and the force of the blast like lifts you off the ground back over to there.
And it's like, woohoo.
Yeah, the one in the front is looking very, very bad. There's like a hole through his chest from where that lightning bolt hit him. The one behind him is also not looking good, but he's looking less like direly wounded. Speaking of that one, it is his turn. He is going to, because he's scared, run back over here and attempt to summon another one of him. All right, 30 or below. Okay, he does not succeed. Grimlock.
Okay, I am going to. You know, I really don't have range capabilities. I guess I'm just going to target this guy
All right,
with a little Toll of Dead.
alrighty, Rue. So what sort of save is that?
He rolls a Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom
DC 16.
saving throw.
Oh no, it's my Wiz, so it's DC 15 on Wisdom.
That is an
And
18.
that's all I do.
Okay. Beetha is gonna make a death save.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Bifa. Whatever.
It's a T. It's TH. I don't know if you guys
No.
know that, or if that's just the bit. All right, that's a success.
what I'm hearing is Beefa.
Okay, here we go. Gimwell.
I knew it was Beetha.
Hey, Chelsea. I don't know if I tell you this often, but you are my favorite.
So, I'm going to use a bonus action to cast Spare the Dying on Bifa.
Nice.
It's very nice of you.
I'm the DM.
And then I am going to do a little... No, first let me mark that down. Then I'm going to do a little... Let's do a little blight on... Actually, that was the wrong... but yeah, let's do a little blight on... I'll mark them for you. You said the which one's looking worse?
This one's looking really bad, but you also don't have line of sight on this one because of the giant earth elemental in front of you.
That's true. Do I have line of sight on this one?
Yes.
Cool. I'll cast it on him then.
Cool. What sort of save is that?
I believe it is Constitution saving throw.
That's a 22.
Yeah, that'll do it.
All right.
So it's going to be halved.
Yeah. Beava's last name is Roni. Awful. All right, so half of 33 is going to give us, what, 16? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. You hit it. It's got 69 hit points left. Just going to say that out loud. Nice. Cool. Anything else? As your dark energy sort of rots its core a little bit.
Yeah, that's it for me.
Cool. Your mechanic continues to cower. Moxie.
Okay, big yawn. This one.
Michael Massey uploaded sexy Shrek costume.jpg.
How do I? The one closest to me on the left. How close is he to me?
He's pretty close. He's 10 feet.
10 feet?
Ish.
Awesome. I'm gonna slam him.
Oh, you got reach on that boy?
'Cause I have reach, yeah.
Nice.
And of course, everything freezes.
We love roll 20.
I just want to slap a bitch. There we go. But
14?
I'm blessed, right?
Yeah,
You are
got a
blessed.
D4.
Cool. So that's 16.
16. Nice. That will hit.
Dopey.
Nice.
Are you hitting the weaker guy or the guy that just got blighted?
Because
Because they're both within 10 feet.
Oh. Well, okay. Well, in my head, I said the one on the left. So
Cool. That's fine.
I'll stay true to that.
Cool. It takes 12 points of bludgeoning damage. Thunk as you wham him.
12?
Yeah. Well, that plus 6 is for the critical that you didn't get.
Oh, I see. I see. Never mind. Okay. Then I'm gonna slam the other guy because I get 2 slams.
Nice. Phoenix,
So the
is
guy-
magic circle concentration also, or no?
I don't think it is.
Cool.
I will double check right now. The answer is
20,
no.
26 hits. Yeah, go ahead and roll damage.
Cool.
Ooh, 14. The first one you sort of wham upwards, and that, hurts. But this one you slam his face into the ground, and there's like a sickening squelch as it dies.
Satisfying.
Juicy.
Cool. Nice. So next up is, I assume, boy back here. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Boy back here is going to start hurling flames from a distance. Oh no, it's not boy back here. It's boy up here. Boyardee? I don't know. This guy is going to run up, not
Boyardee?
out of your range, but he is going to start making some swings. The first one is at you, Gimwell. As he whips his
Hair back and forth.
yeah.
Thank you.
That is a recent topical reference.
He's going to swipe his tail at you. Oh.
That's a no.
Well, it's not only a no. He gets his tail stuck in the ground, and his speed is reduced to 0. He gets a little nervous about this, but he's then just gonna swing some claws at you as well. Does that hit?
That's a yes.
Yeah, he has disadvantage.
8
Oh.
never mind. That's a miss. Then he'll try one more time. Does a 13 hit? So he's just wildly swinging at you, and it's not great. I should note right now that I didn't realize these guys have resistance on. They have advantage on magic saving throws. I didn't know that. So pretend that that wasn't a thing. 10, 15, 20,
It's okay, they forgot about it
25,
too.
Wait, did
30.
he just enter that?
Huh?
Did he just enter the sphere?
He did, yes.
He had to make a saving throw.
With advantage.
Yes.
It's con, right? Or dex or
I think insect plague is dex. No,
Cool.
it's still con.
con
DC 16.
with advantage 26. I assume he still takes half though.
Yeah, he still takes half. So
Yeah, tropical references only, guys. Ooh, okay, yeah. Cool. He is, since he can't go any farther, he's gonna start shooting flames at you, Chelsea.
Alrighty. Hit me, baby,
That
one more
is
time.
a 17,
Yep, just hits.
and I guess a 16 because you're not really in the circle anymore. Does the 16 hit as well, or is it just the
no.
17? All right, cool. So you just take 9 points of fire damage.
Cool, cool, cool.
Cool.
hey Blake, did he just end his turn there?
He did.
That's another insect.
Okay.
Oh
plague.
shit, nice. Cool. That is Dex or no con.
Con.
Con. That's a pass, but hit,
Still a pass.
hit me with that damage. 25. So also 12.
Also, wait, are these counting towards my spell slots?
They shouldn't be.
Okay. I was gonna say.
Yeah. Okay, now this guy is going to try to do better. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. All right, so he's going to take, he's going to do his thing.
Yeah.
I'd hit Dex, I didn't mean to hit Dex. Ignore the Dex. Constitution, that's pass still. Roll damage. 28. All right. So that is what is that? 14. 14 points of damage. And you know what? Roll it again because he's not moving again before the end of this turn. Might as well just do it
Okay.
now.
Is he gonna do another save or?
Oh yeah, you know what? He should. Oof, that one's not great.
That-
Oh,
that-
yeah.
that was not a good one.
And he's
That
fine.
Was a bad one.
That's going to be 6. Anyway, he is going to also hurl some fire at you, Chelsea. The biggest target.
Yeah. That was the plan. Mwahaha.
All right, the first one is currently in the process of rolling.
Yeah, everything just froze on my account.
All right, so that is an 18 to hit.
Yeah.
All right,
Damn.
so that's going to be 13 points of damage. And his second attack is a 21, which will be 7
Yeah.
more. Cool.
Okie dokie, still up, still earthy.
That one's dead. All right, Avarel, your turn. Chelsea's in tank stance,
I-
getting aggro. Yeah, that is true.
Can I get to about here without falling into the
Yeah,
bog?
you'll be sort of up on the lip of the ship a little bit, which is a little less sturdy than the ground, but you won't be falling in. It's like, it's wide enough you can stand on.
I just feel like I can't aim at any of them from where I am.
That's pretty true. Well, you could sort of hit the one that's up next to Gimwell, but
I'm gonna move my way over to here,
cool.
and then I will take a shot at this fella here
Sounds good.
with the only thing I have.
That'll hit.
Cool. 13 force damage.
13 points of damage. Ouchie.
Is he still standing?
He's still standing. He's not looking great, but he's certainly
Another
looking
one.
alive. That'll also hit.
How's he doing now?
A little worse than he was before.
Damn.
Still up though.
Can I move back into the circle?
Yeah, man. you have the movement for it. Cool.
Welcome to the rest of this combat for me.
Well, we'll see. Lux.
Things like that.
My turn. Also, technically, quote unquote, technically, from the end of our last campaign, I've been concentrating on control wind.
You dropped that.
So
You said, I think.
what?
I think you said you dropped that, but it's fine if you didn't. If you want to use
I
it.
don't. Did I drop it? When?
I thought
but I don't
you did when you cast Shatter or something, but we'll say you're concentrating on it.
No, I was just gonna ask, do you want me to just click it so it's like says I'm concentrating in case I get damage, but I don't have to.
No, you can still be concentrating. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Well, I was gonna do the thing because of my Storm Guide ability, bonus action, change like the direction and position of winds.
Yeah.
So can I use the control winds to
Yeah.
blow it, like from behind us?
Okay, sure. Yeah. As you see Moxie sort of raise his cat-like hands to the wind, you feel strong wind pushing the back of the ship towards in your direction, seemingly making it a little bit more sturdy. Not much, but a little bit.
And what that will do is things coming towards us, each 1 foot of each like square of movement counts as 2,
Okay.
I believe, and ranged attacks coming towards us will be at disadvantage.
Oh, dope. Cool.
And for my action, can I see anyone? Not really.
No, yeah. You can vaguely see the one in the far back, but
I will. Let's see. Can I?
oh, I mean, and you can see this one up here as well. Real, kind of.
Kinda.
Yeah.
Okay. I will then just. I'm so sorry. My character sheet is going so slowly.
You're good. Don't worry. It's roll 20, man.
Oh, also, when I tried to put the character sheet in like a new tab, for some reason it wouldn't let me click onto the chat, so I haven't been able to see the chat.
Oh. Huh. That's weird.
Yeah, I just think it's my computer being awful. Okay, I will just, sorry, lightning lure it.
Okay. It gets to make its save, yeah? Strength?
Yeah.
and it has advantage on this because it's magic. So a 19.
So yeah, then nothing happens.
Cool. You try to lightning it towards you, but no such luck, unfortunately. Cool. The Barb Devil in the back is going to attempt to hurl flames at Chelsea, but is going to do so at disadvantage because of the wind. Not that he knows that that's what's going to happen, but... All right, the first thing is a 9.
Nah.
And the second one is a 10.
Nah.
So as he hurls flames at you, the strong wind sort of just putters them out before they can reach to you. All of the rest of the devils seem to notice this. Grimlock.
I'm going to drop. Oh no, that's a bad idea. Never mind. Okay, I'm just gonna target this guy right here with a little pew pew pew. If you know what I'm saying. Oh no, shoot! I don't have magic missile prepared. All right, cool.
So you don't do that.
Oh my gosh, I got nothing but garbage.
Yeah. Preparing spells sucks. I want my sorcerer back.
That's why
I want your sorcerer back too, Chelsea.
What is having spells like?
Guess I'm just going to. Don't want to do that. I will. Man, their magic resistance really is a pain in the butt for
Yeah.
a party full of wizards. Huh?
Good thing I didn't think about it at the beginning.
Well.
Oh, perfect. Yeah. Good job, Michael. Sorry, Michael just showed in the Discord where he said he was concentrating. Good for you.
Nice. There you go. All right, I'm going to go ahead and just follow up with another Toll the Dead on that guy right there.
All right.
He rolls a wisdom saved. DC 15, but he has advantage.
23.
Yeah. Does
Cool.
nothing.
Beefa is no longer making death saves, but is still unconscious. Gimwell.
Okay.
I called her Beefa. God damn it.
So, yeah,
It's how the tongue wants to form that word.
Beefaroni.
So it didn't roll. I just realized that Insect Plague is concentration and it didn't roll last time.
What?
So I have to roll that now, right?
No, you only roll if you take damage.
Okay, cool. Never mind. I thought it was.
And you didn't.
Okay, never mind then. So instead, what I want to do is use an action to channel divinity. What's it called? Eyes of the Grave. Oh no, not Eyes of the Grave. Sorry. Path of the Grave on this guy.
Cool, I have no idea what that is.
Until the end of my next turn, he is vulnerable to all attacks.
Nice.
That are made of him.
Does he make any saves or anything?
It's
Or
just the next attack.
Nope, I just lose. One of my things. But yeah, as an action, you can choose one creature within 30 feet. That's within 30 feet of me, right? Or do I have to
yeah,
move?
I think it is.
Okay. The next time you or an ally of yours hits the cursed creature with an attack, the creature has vulnerability to all that attacks damage. So I guess just the next one.
Yeah, just the next attack. Cool. You can see Gimwell like sort of, I don't know, begin to incant, and this like dark energy comes out. This dark red energy comes out from like his chest, and like very slowly goes and like piles around this creature.
And that's
Sorry, which one did you hit?
the one up the closest to us, the closest living one. Yeah, and that's gonna be it for me.
Cool. Your mechanic is going to run as far back as he possibly can. Moxie.
Is the one right next to me dead?
Nope.
Sweet. Slam.
I'm gonna give you advantage on these attacks because its tail is stuck in the ground and it can't move as well. So that hits.
Boom. Boom.
Yep. Ouchie.
Boom.
And that'll hit as well.
Boom.
Yeah, you slam into him twice. He's still standing, and he's now looking at you rather than at Gimwell. But yeah.
Oh,
I like to imagine it being like Chelsea being like, "Are you dead?" Oh no.
Cool. You said something, Winfield?
oh yeah, I straight up did not see that one when I was doing that last.
That's why I got a little confused.
Yeah, that's why I kept saying the closest one to us.
He
in the
blends in
party.
like he's
The
one
other
of
one.
us.
He does. He does.
We could make him one of us.
He
Let's
looks
embrace
up at
my
me and he
fineness.
has like
You
a
could.
fake mustache on.
I can't do that till level 14.
Fair. I'm just waiting for Roll20 to tell me which one's turn. Cool. I thought it might be his turn. He is going to attempt to summon another one. Yep.
No.
And he's going to summon him, boom, right over here. It's fine. And I need to add a turn for this boy. Cool. Sweet. That will be the end of his turn. This one is going to run forward, up to you, Chelsea, and start trying to attack you physically. First, with a claw attack. Does a 16 hit?
No, it does not.
All right, he's gonna go for another claw attack.
Hit me, baby.
Miss.
Nope.
And a tail attack. That's a crit. All right, so that is 16 points of piercing damage, which I'm sure is halved
Cool.
considering your
Oh yeah, wait.
current condition.
Yes. Thank you for reminding me.
Yes.
Cool.
That is the end of his turn. This guy is going to run up also in front of you, and he's going to do the same thing. He'll start with the tail, though. 18 to hit.
Give me that tail, baby. Yes, that hits.
Cool. That is 15 points of piercing damage. Wow, that did as much as a crit on the last one. Must have rolled bad for that crit.
But half to 8?
Halved to 7.
Okay.
Does a 25 hit for claw?
Yeah.
Cool. That'll be 8 halved to 4.
Cool.
And the last claw, 20, I assume hits. That'll
Yeah.
be 8, also halved to 4.
Right.
So that you're being
getting down there.
you're being a little swarmed right now.
Yep.
Yeah. That guy's dead. Avarel.
Wait, which guy died?
Tank.
Nobody. The guy came up in turn order that had already died. I'm gonna just remove him from the turn order.
Oh, okay. Can I head over to here and take a shot at this fella?
Yeah.
Ooh.
So what we're doing, does that hit?
The 25, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, okay. 11
This guy,
11 force damage.
fresh and clean, takes his first damage.
This guy right here is not taking any damage.
He just got summoned.
Ooh. Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Then
The
I'm gonna
summoner-
hit him with the
summoner
second
dies.
blast too.
The summoner dies?
If the summoner dies, do they go away?
I don't. No. Yes.
Okay.
If the summoner dies, they go away. Thank you for pointing that out.
Oh. Well, maybe I'm aiming at the wrong person, but it's okay. I've already rolled. Does a 15 hit?
15 just barely hits.
Aren't we all still blessed still?
Yes.
Yeah. So you could be using your bless, but you sort of don't have to.
I mean, if it hits, it hits.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was just for
another
me to
12.
remember.
Another 12 damage to him.
Yep, he took it.
All right. In that case, my turn is over.
Good. After Avarel is Lux.
Okay, let's see if I can move some character sheet. Let's see if I can move somewhere to. Let's see if I move here. If I move here, could I see like this guy here?
You could, but attacking him would be cover. He would have cover from ranged attacks.
If it's not a range attack, then it's just a saving throw attack.
That's fine.
Okay. Okay, so then I'm going to try to shatter like right here, so it also hits the guy next to him.
Cool. So they both make saves.
They will both make saves.
With advantage.
Of course.
What's your what save? What one?
17.
No, what type of save?
Oh, sorry. It is a. I will tell you when it opens. I know it's a Constitution. Yeah, it's a Constitution.
Cool. The closest one to you is rolling first. That's a fail, even with advantage, and the one next to him succeeds.
Okay.
7
So,
plus 13.
The one that,
yes.
and the guy who's right here will take 5 damage because he's in range of my. When I cast a Thunder or Lightning spell, he takes half my level damage.
He just automatically takes it? That's dope.
Yeah.
Does the guy who succeeded takes half damage, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. He takes 5 points of damage. Nice. As you sort of make a large sound, and the ship itself does shatter as well. The boards of the ship just burst with the sound, making it sort of difficult terrain-y, but it's, not a big deal. It's not like it shatters all the way down through. There's not acid on deck. Cool.
How much damage did he take? I'm trying to keep
The first
track.
one took 20, and the guy next to him took 10, and the one took 5. Yes.
I'm trying to figure out. Cool. Thank you. And
cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. This Barb Devil is just going to try to make a break for it. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay, so he's going to make the save. Win for Winfield's thing.
Also, his movement is halved because he's in the wind.
He's coming towards you, so his movement is actually doubled, actually.
No, I had the wind going from.
Oh! Oh, I fundamentally misunderstood. So, yeah, instead of making the ship more sturdy, you're making it less sturdy. But I get it. Okay. I understand now. So then he only has 15. 5, 10, 15. He'll dash
also,
then.
I think insects plague is rough terrain.
Oh my god, so he's at...
He's moving at quarter speed because...
Shit. So...
yeah, the wind doesn't also do rough terrain, it just makes him move slower. So they can stack.
Okay, with the sprint, that's as far as he gets, I guess. So he'll make his first save. Christ. Oh wait, where did my? Oh, I closed the page. Give me a second. Yeah. So yeah, I guess with insects all around and the wind blowing at him, like he is desperately
troubled by bugs.
He's desperately trying to make it through, but it is not happening for him. He'll make his first con save with advantage, but con save nonetheless. That is a 23. So roll the damage regardless.
Yeah.
Ah, man. Getting worse and worse here.
I know.
Then he's just gonna desperately try to throw some fireballs at disadvantage at Chelsea. Because that's all he can do. 12. And a 9. So these both miss, and he's going to make his next save. Well, either way, that's a fail.
Cool. So the damage on that is going to be 33.
All
There we go.
right.
Back to normal.
33, and he takes a full 33 damage, and you can see that the bugs just eat him. As he's running through, he's like throwing fire, and the bugs are just all around him, and then they disappear, and there's just like bones left, like slowly floating backwards because of the wind. Grimlock. Actually, at the top of the turn order, you do notice the wind is slowly, ever so slowly, like 2 feet per round, pushing you towards the direction of the pit.
Don't like that. Cool. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and toll that dead on... Actually, this dude's right in front of me.
Okay.
That means I can touch him.
That's true.
Shocking
Oh,
grasp.
Shocking Grasp, that hits.
22.
That
Hey.
hits.
How about 10 lightning damage?
10 lightning damage, he takes.
Zap. Is he wearing metal armor?
He is not. He's not wearing any armor. He's naked. Ooh, naked.
That's all I got.
All right. Beetha unconscious. Gimwell.
All right. I am going to cast on this boy. Uh-oh. No. Please come back. No.
Roll 20 sucks, dude.
Okay, no, we're good. We're good. On this boy right next to me,
Yep.
I'm gonna hit him with a little bit of I'll just hit him with some inflict wounds. This
right.
guy, to be clear. I guess
Yes.
there's no other guy next to me.
That's the only
I
one
wasn't
next to you.
I was not gonna attack Beetha.
All right, so is that an attack roll or is that a
That is
save? I don't remember.
a creature you touch regain. Oh no, that's cure.
That's
wounds.
cure wounds.
They're right next to each other.
Yeah. If you
make a
click it, it'll show up in chat and we can all read it.
Yeah, melee spell attack.
Cool, go for it. Oh, yep, that'll hit. Roll that sweet damage by clicking the words
Alright.
inflict wounds in the chat.
And let me just double check to make sure I have these left. Yeah, I'm gonna cast it at level 4.
Nice.
And it should be coming up.
Yep. Oof, not the best of rolls, but
No, not great.
23 points of damage, or 21 points of damage nonetheless. And as you sort of reach out to him, how do you get Sean wants to throw tomatoes at this stream. I'll ask Tommy how to do it, but I don't want to give you that power. You reach out your hand and you wither his arm.
Wait, is he the guy you inflicted invulnerability to, or is that someone else?
That was somebody else
can't
who hasn't been hit again.
Yeah. Yeah, that was kind of a wasted turn.
Yeah.
Cool.
Does that just last till the next round, or is that just until he gets hit next?
It's till the end of this turn.
Okay, so-
after I end my turn,
You know
that'll
what?
be done,
Then it should have been from your shatter, Michael. The one who succeeded was the one who was vulnerable. So he'll take an additional 10 damage in retrospect, because he should have been vulnerable. I totally forgot about that. That was a good thing to bring up. Cool. Anything else from you?
no, that's gonna be it for me.
All right. Mechanic passes turn. Moxie.
All right. I'm gonna go back to my good friend, the one who got his tail caught.
Okay.
I forget how to click on this, so screw it.
Don't worry about it.
And I probably can't anyway, because everything's frozen.
All right. I pinged him for you.
Okay. I should stop clicking slam, or else it's gonna come up with
Let's do a lot of slam attacks.
We're gonna just
Come on,
wait.
slam.
And welcome to the jam. The first one hits.
okay.
The second one does not.
Alright.
17 points of bludgeoning damage, and that is enough.
Yes.
You squash him like the bug he is.
Oh, finally.
And
It's
as you do so, this one whoop, ceases to exist. Cool. Anything else?
Nah, I'm gonna chill right where I am.
Sounds beautiful. One moment while it tells me which devil is next. It has a hard time with that for some reason. Oh, it's the dead one. Cool. He doesn't do anything. All right, it is now this one who's been damaged heavily, but he is going to, in a desperate attempt to finish you off, or at least so he thinks, he's going to do 3 strikes on you, Chelsea.
Okie dokie.
18 to hit.
Yep.
That is 11 points of piercing damage, halved to 5. He's going to do a claw as well. That'll hit, I guess, as well. 9, halved to 4. And 1 more claw. Miss.
I'm still up, baby.
The one next to him is
Oh.
also gonna do the exact same thing because that's all they can do at this point. Tail, 17 to hit.
Yeah.
7 halved to 3. Great. And claws. Come on. Did I click it? Okay, 9 is gonna be a miss, and 15 will also be a miss. Oh man. Oh, he wouldn't have gotten you down this turn anyway. He will counter around, or I guess that's not his turn. He will counter around to here though. Avarel.
Can I see this fella from where I'm standing?
Yes, barely, but yes.
Ooh, well then. I think you know about to happen.
I do. Oh!
look at that second one.
Roll the damage. 30 to hit.
30 to hit, baby.
All right,
That's from the
he's
first
still
one.
standing from the first one.
What?
You rolled bad.
Why does it say 11 plus 1?
The 1 is the crit damage. It rolled another d10 and you rolled the 1.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah, that
That's really
was a
sad.
bummer. It's fine though. Still fucking vaporized.
Good.
He is vaporized, and as he vaporizes, his summon boop, disappears from existence. And with that, you have taken care of the spined devil problem. Good job.
I drop control wins.
And your ship stops heading in the direction of...
Actually, no, I change it to the other direction to make it. push it a
Nice.
little bit
Now it pushes
away.
it a little bit away.
What's the plan here? Are we just going to sit in this pit and rot, or are we going to find a portal out of here? Anybody? Don't all speak up at once.
I don't
I-
know who you ask for help in hell.
I don't know. Could have asked those fellas, but
I tried.
that's right.
I could set off a bunch of loud noises that would alert people to our presence and draw them here, and maybe one of them will be nice.
Where's the mechanic?
Mechanic is up at the front of the ship, cowering.
I'm gonna walk over to him.
All right.
All right, we did get the sail back, right? That's the end of last session.
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
Okay. So, excuse me, Mr. Mechanic.
Yeah. Right.
We have to sail. Can we, get out of here?
Well, here's the thing: is the magic sort of things on the sides, those buoys, they're gone. They got turned into wings and then have now dissolved. So
So, what does that mean we can do?
if we could manage to get this thing airborne and get some wind behind the sail, potentially we could fly. We'd have to have a lot of wind, though, more than this. And he sort of talks about the wind that you're creating right now. We might be a little stuck on this vessel.
So, there's stuck till when? Till a better one comes along.
Yeah.
Alright, so
Hey Blake, what state is the other vessel in?
What other vessel?
The one that crashed.
It is gone beneath the bog.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Never mind.
So bad is the condition it is in.
It's a bad
Sorry.
condition.
In the lifeboat is dead too.
The lifeboat is on the other side. You can't see the lifeboat. It's under the bog somewhere. You jettisoned it and it's gone. You do notice, sort of in front of you, though, there are little tiny bits of earth up above the bog. Like there is earth. There's like sludge running sort of thinly on top of it and like through it. but given, enough dexterity and enough careful footing, you could theoretically make your way towards the giant walls in the distance or in other directions on this little bits of land. The place you crash landed was right in this like massive bog, but it seems as though there's more solid land around in like a distance. You're not sure what the purpose of this pit is, but clearly it had some sort of purpose because these things were coming to it. You can intuit that there might have been a trap. This might be a trap of some kind that you fell into.
I have a question for the mechanic.
I have an answer for the cleric.
So, say we don't fly. Could this vessel possibly float with the sail? At least get us closer to that land over there.
If we could find a way to get it out of the pit, if we can get it fully up on the less deep part of the bog, we could theoretically float with it. It might be more like pushing ourselves along the bottom, but like if we could get our big friend over there to use the sail as, a gondola stick rather than a sail, we could do something with that. Yes, Mr.
Yes.
Cat.
If I make this wind into an updraft, we can jump triple our jumping height.
Chelsea, you're muted.
Yeah, I just noticed that. I guess I was eating and I didn't want.
Hey, I appreciate that. Because as we know, Dungeon Party is an ASMR-free space.
I just want you to know it was a beautiful. I was doing some beautiful vocalizations for my Earth Elemental.
Do you speak? Does your Earth Elemental speak Primordial? Because I do.
It does not.
Aaron?
It does.
Yeah.
That's
understand
yeah.
it.
Terran is a dialect of Primordial.
Well, you shouldn't say that in the hearing.
I know they probably should.
That was just an idea I had. I don't know if it pertained to this information, but isn't it?
No, it might come in useful. Moxie. Or, as I like to say right now, Roxy.
Stream's over. Phoenix won D&D.
This has been Dungeon Party.
Can you use the sail?
Wait, can I understand things?
Can you?
Yes?
No, I'm gonna rule yes because your wisdom, intelligence, and charisma remain unchanged. So I think you can still understand people. You just can't communicate. Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
I don't know if that's the official ruling or not, but that's my ruling, and I'm the DM. Damn it.
I think that's the ruling on druids.
Hey, give me this, Phoenix.
No, I think it is.
Let me have
Literally
this.
said I think it is.
I know, but let
Yeah.
me be like a cool, like bad boy against the grain DM for once in my whole life.
All right.
It
Fine. I think you're
says-
wrong then, but
Thank
by
you.
all means, break the rules.
Hey, thanks,
It says
Phoenix.
something like you retain any features from your race and class, but then it says like you just can't speak.
Yeah.
So I can understand.
Way to make Blake feel bad.
You made me feel terrible, dude.
All
All
right,
right.
what were you saying?
Roxy, can you take the sail, row us along gondolieri style, also sing us an Italian aria while you're at it? It's very nice.
All right, make an athletics check as an earth elemental for me.
Make a performance check too.
Yeah, I would also like a performance check.
Awesome. Oh, how
blessing.
do I do that? Should I just make a strength save?
If they don't have athletics, it'll
If it
just be
doesn't have
strength.
a-
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Deet, 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 deet.
Yikes, dude.
I'm the weakest. Wait, I gotta make my.
Yeah, make a performance check.
Oh boy.
Not only do you not move at all, But you are met with the most ear-splitting. It's like an earthquake in minor key. It's hell.
Earthquake in minor key.
It's hell. It's absolute hell,
my
and
new
it doesn't
band
do
name.
anything.
Name my band. No, damn it!
Sean wants to know if this is what you learned in Arezzo, Chelsea.
I wish that's what I learned.
Yeah, no such luck. Doesn't seem to work. And the bit that you dipped into the acid has singed a little bit. It's not like destroyed, but it is less. Doing that many times might destroy it.
Uh-oh. How do earth elementals cry? Pebbles?
Like everyone else. Often and painfully.
Like you said, the sort of small little islands are they close enough for us to like get onto them from here, or are we?
Well, you can.
Still,
As if we jump triple our jumping speed?
Yeah, I mean potentially. I mean, let me put the map back up for people to see. Yeah, I want this one. Perfect. Yeah, I mean, maybe you could jump to them. Maybe you also have something you could use as sort of a balance beam to walk to them if you needed to.
oh yeah.
Thinking.
Is that what that big brown line is?
That's the
I
mast.
was gonna
Yeah.
ask what that was.
That's what I said at the beginning, but the map wasn't up, so nobody knew.
Yeah, my brain didn't connect that.
Yeah.
I just thought the ship was oddly shaped.
Yeah, there's just
I
a
thought that
fucking...
was the sail.
That is the sail is attached to a mast, which is something that I didn't specify well last time, which was a point of confusion. I'm
That's
realizing.
very far forward on the ship.
Ooh, wait.
Well,
so
it wasn't
here, I'll
attached.
tap
Okay,
on my-
it is a detached mast with a sail. Like it's not attached to your ship. You just pulled it out of the bog at the end of last session. Remember?
I see.
Yeah.
Can I tap the shoulder of my kitty friend and in primordial be like, what if we used it as a bridge?
You want me to do that now?
Sure. Or
Oh,
I
cool.
jump on there and start crawling towards it.
All right, make a dexterity check for me.
I would love to do a dexterity check with my feline finesse.
Yes.
Which is a thing
Yes.
that once
It
loads
is.
will be rife with hopefully relevant information.
I think you just have advantage.
We'll go with that because I'm just seeing a nice fun circle.
Yeah. Thank God, too. Oh. All right. You clamber across it. Which one are you trying to go to? The little guy or the big guy?
Oh, I'm going to the biggest.
Cool. But you can move yourself there if you want.
You know, I could if my mouse wasn't moving. 1 second.
It's all right. I can just put you there also.
1 sec. I think my computer is just overloaded with requests from me.
Regardless, you make your way over to the land, and it's soft footing, but it is sure. It's you can stand on it, in fact, if you want.
So it's like soft, like putty.
It's like mud, yeah. You squelch and sink a little bit into it. Do you wear shoes?
No.
You can feel a little bit of burning on your feet, not enough to damage you as the little sort of acid rivulets sort of squelch down onto your feet. But as long as you keep moving, they don't form puddles enough that will damage you, per se.
Hot potatoes!
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess that's the plan of action we're going with now, and I'm gonna follow suit.
All right, make a dexterity check for me.
I'm really good at those, I think.
Let's hope.
Yeah. It's really my strong suit.
Yeah, it's enough though. You
Okay, good.
make your way over as well.
I'm gonna, before the next person goes, can I change the winds into an updraft like here, so in case they like only make it halfway and then start falling, they have a chance of jumping it?
It's hard to jump off the air,
Yeah, you're right.
but
Double jump.
in fact, yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot about the winds. You guys probably should have had disadvantage on those because of strong winds on a balance beam. But I'm not going to make you go back and do that. But for the next few
Consider them
people.
gone.
Okay, cool. I always forget about, I need to remember winds. You know what? I actually have something that could help me remember that, but I'm not going to put it on right now. It'll take too long. Also, since they're gone. Cool. So the people left on the ship, mechanic is going to come next, actually. And he has 0 in dex, so we're just going to roll. Fuck. Sploosh.
Oh no.
If I
Okay. He falls in. You hear a brief scream, and then silence.
How far did he fall into the acid?
He's like on the top, and he's slowly sinking down. But as soon as he hit it, he stopped making any noise. You're pretty. Yeah, theoretically, you could go try to grab him. I'm gonna have you make a grapple check to get him though. So that's
cool.
athletics.
Oh, there's strength. Great.
Hey, you're an earth elemental. Oh.
Real.
Unfortunately,
Why?
he's sunk a little bit too deep, and you're like, while you do have reach, you are weirdly shaped and not exactly great at like grabbing things, so you like can't quite get him as he continues to sink deeper. A little bit of him is still up. If anybody wants to, I'll give one more save attempt.
Lux is just yelling, "Swim! Swim!"
Anybody got anything?
I think I'm too far.
I just don't have any strength. I don't think I'd be able to do anything.
All right.
Wait, did you pull him out?
No. He is still sinking.
Yeah, there's not really room for me to get in there, I guess.
And he sinks below the surface.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Goodbye,
Really
mechanic.
All right, look.
That's okay. I swim better underwater too.
You see some bubbles come up and then stop.
This is really started bad and steadily got worse.
Yes. Can we remember to take Bifa with us? We don't want another casualty.
All right. Who should carry Beetha? Probably a big one. Probably Roxy, right?
Yes, probably the larger one.
Roxy, could you carry Beef over here and right across?
I'm not there.
I telepathy with the awakened mind. Can you carry Bifa?
Oh, she can understand.
You can
me.
understand.
I can understand. Sorry,
Oh, that's right, she
I was
can understand.
I was motioning that.
What were you motioning?
Like I don't know, bad balance.
Yeah, you see the earth elemental go like this.
All right. How about
Oh, you guys couldn't see that.
Okay, I'm gonna drop. Haha.
Are you sure?
I'm just gonna dive into. No, I'm gonna drop my form.
Okay. The instant you drop your form, the ship quakes, and the front begins to go like Titanic style, go upwards.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! I cast water walk on the rest of the people
Whoa.
All right.
Nice.
on the ship. It should work such as water, acid, mud, snow, quicksand, or lava.
Sure.
As if it were harmless, solid ground.
Nice. So that's you, Averell, and Grimlock?
Yeah.
All right.
Bifa?
Bifa can't walk right now, so...
Oh. Oh yeah.
I'll
Though very quickly, like, this ship is beginning to...
Jump you won't sink him.
Yeet.
Am I able to grab
Yeah.
Beaver?
On your way out, you're able to grab. She doesn't weigh very much, so you manage to pick her up. And as you do so, the mast sort of goes with the ship a little bit. Unfortunately, as these two things just into the pit.
Sean says he can't see the cast.
That's not great.
Oh yeah, we all vanished.
Why did you do that?
We're gone.
Why the fuck?
We gone.
Goodbye, everyone.
all of my icons just died. Okay, well that one works. Okay, they're back. I fixed it. It just decided it didn't want to work for a minute.
I only see Michael.
They're back.
Oh,
They're back now.
There we go.
Yeah, you're good. As the rest of the ship just disappears and falls with all the bodies on it down into the pit. You guys are now all on safe land.
He can sure hold his breath so long.
You. I'm gonna turn
he's
to the
dead.
others. Do you think? Is he joking? Does he know? That,
Maybe it's a defense mechanism.
I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't understand the concept of death yet.
Guys, I have an idea.
Lux.
Yeah?
How old are you? How
30 something.
Yeah, I'd say it's much past the defense mechanism at this point, but alright.
Okay.
Guys, I figured it out. I know he's not there anymore. He obviously swam another direction to find more help.
Yeah. That's it.
Why? Why am I here?
I think often we have to pick our battles, and I don't think this is a battle any of us want to have right now. Yes, Lux,
We should,
he
keep
probably
moving.
swam in the other direction.
Lux? What
Lux
was that?
Lux be licking dough.
Lux, what?
We're in a battle. You get sweaty, you get dirty, you gotta wipe it off.
Oh.
Ugh.
Oh, cat tongues are a lot more, can get a lot more. I can help you guys out, too.
No, I'm good.
No, that's all right.
I'm alright.
Everyone says that. Am I the only one who gets dirty?
Oh, I get dirty. I just don't really take care of it.
Different strokes for different folks. Let's go!
Cool.
Alright, I suppose. Where are we going?
Yes, that is a good question. There is everybody go ahead and make a perception check for me.
Perception.
Voice.
All right, 13 from Grivelok, 14 from Avarel, 16 from Gimwell, 16 from Moxie, 12 from Lux. Cool. So all of you can see in front of you the giant walls of the city that the blimp came from. That is in front of you, quite a ways away, but you know exactly where it is. The two of you who rolled 16s, which I believe is Avarel and... No, it's Gimwell and Moxie.
Moxie.
Yeah. As you're looking around, you notice something else.
Uh-oh.
Behind you, like back the way you came, but a little bit probably in a more westerly direction, there's something in the sky. It's really far away, so it's hard to make out exactly what it is, but it looks like something that is not moving, just hanging there in the sky. Big, black mass of something.
Guys.
I'm pointing out.
Point at it.
You can the rest of you can vaguely see it, yeah.
What's that?
We go.
No.
We go, we see.
Does anyone have those, like, animals they can see through? Like see through their eyes, not see through, like transparent.
I do, but it can't get much closer than we can.
Oh,
He has a cat, remember?
right. I do
if we
remember the
took,
cat now.
Well, if we took 10 minutes, I could create like a hawk or something.
That's cool.
Hawk?
Well, wait, no, it would take an hour.
Oh. I mean, if it doesn't move, that'd be fine.
If you want to take an hour, sure.
Or we just go and we see.
How are we supposed to get up there?
An excellent question.
You notice as you're standing around and talking, you are slowly sinking into the mud.
All right, but maybe we should just keep moving.
It seems
the object in mind.
So which direction are you headed, generally? Like, you have to sort of follow the land, but you can go... There's enough land and you can sort of jump across little sections, sort of like grab onto trees and like... in any general direction as you want. It just sort of has... It's a winding path for some.
Towards the city?
I guess, I mean, what else are we going to do?
Well,
Stumble around?
here, does anybody know? Has anybody been to hell?
No.
I've always wanted to see. I have great idea that I do
feel
all the
like-
time to figure out where to go places. Look.
I don't know much about it. Well, that's real adorable.
Where are you
What?
pointing?
DM, what does that mean?
That means nothing. That's the floating object in the sky, I guess. Generally.
I did have another thought. Now that we aren't worried about the boat, I could start banishing us, bring us right back to the material plane. We'd probably have to go see the go see our employer again and ask for another boat.
Well, so I can contact other planes, actually, which is a little less drastic. The issue is I need time,
We'd
and
still
we
be
can't
there.
seem to stop anywhere.
Right, well, that's why I could just... Well, and the other thing about that is I only have enough juice to send back, like, 5 of us. And there's currently 6. I sort of jostle Beetha on my shoulders.
Why would we want to go back? I haven't had this much fun in so long.
Because if we stay here, I don't think it will be fun much longer.
We'll probably die.
Well, it's just this place sort of sucks a lot.
I mean, I'm having fun. I never really get to hang out with people.
Right, well, we'll be going back together. Or we could go and you could stay here if you like.
Hey.
I could see that thing.
You could see that thing.
Or
Right.
we could all go back.
Well, no, 5 of us could go back.
Oh, right.
Otherwise, that's one option. All right. As I'm talking, I just sort of want to be like walking around in a circle.
Yeah.
Sink in.
No, yeah.
I figured
I
you
guess
guys
we
were
could-
doing something akin to that.
All right, so that's one option. Second option we could do is we could just walk towards the city and see if we can find a way to get back. Somehow I think it's gonna be full of a bunch of soul-sucking demons. I don't know if any of them are gonna really help us, so who knows? And I think our only other third option is walk around this swamp and do.
Does anybody know
I do nothing.
anything about this particular part of hell?
You remember Beetha seemed to know some things, but...
Beetha.
She's
Rufus a little
super unconscious.
indisposed at the moment.
Oh, wait. Well.
I've always found if we go in random direction, sooner or later something is there.
It is the D&D way.
Wait.
As much as I don't want to head towards the city, it seems like it might be the only place where we can stop, get our things together. If I could rest, then I could cast spells, which would be great.
Yes, if we do short rest, I could then return all of us.
Yes, finding some solid ground I think should be top priority.
Right, a place where we can take some time.
Question, you said there's trees here?
Sort of. They're not a tree like you would like them to be a tree. They're, or what you're used to. They're like dead shafts of wood sticking up out of the ground.
Shoot. I did not mean to cast that spell.
It's all right.
I also have mold earth. I was thinking, if I try to mold the earth here, what does it do?
Wait, you have mold earth too?
Yeah, I taught you that spell.
No, you didn't.
Yes,
I've
yes,
known
I
that
did.
since I was a
No,
baby.
no, I taught you mold earth.
No, you didn't.
I'm pretty sure I did.
Okay, yeah.
Where'd you learn it from?
I learned it from my dad.
Oh shit.
No, you're
Say it.
you're definitely not my dad.
Strange. Alright,
I really miss my dad.
I'm right here.
No!
Second
No!
game in a row.
No!
Alright.
Grimmy, I love you like a best friend. The
Oh,
only
father.
friend I've no, like the only friend I've ever had. And I
Alright.
know that you've had troubles with the ladies and you really
What?
want to be a father, but I am not your answer.
Who's ever said anything about
I
ladies?
have read your journal once or twice.
How did you find out about me, journal?
Get bored. You sleep for a really long time. I just
I want a new
like,
campaign.
in the beginning of our adventures, you were so quiet. I didn't know if you were like planning to kill me or like.
Why would I kill you?
Or, like I don't
I've been
know.
teaching you everything I know.
The,
I even taught you mold earth. My favorite cantrip.
I mean, I will.
Tears
say
are starting
you,
to form.
I will admit, you helped me find other ways to use mold earth.
I'm gonna roll a maintain composure check.
Okay.
This is 12. So I'm fighting back the tears. My voice is a little affected.
Remember when we met? I had already learned a lot of things from my people, and
I guess
you
I just,
definitely taught me.
I was hoping that I could be a better role model for
You
you.
are a role model. When you taught me some good survival things that I never knew before.
Yeah.
Even though I grew up in the wilderness my entire life, and I didn't know how to survive until you came around.
I learned that while I was a cleric in the military.
Yep.
Yeah, it was rough.
Yep.
I watched me entire platoon get
Oh
blown
no.
up by a couple fireballs.
Oh no. Yeah.
You guys noticed that Lux is gone?
Hey, wait.
Lux just left while you guys were having this conversation.
Okay.
Hey, Grimmy, I know we haven't had a heart-to-heart in a while, and
Forever.
no, we have. You schedule them every other Tuesday.
Mm,
Can I be doing something
I
while
know
this?
Yeah.
we haven't had that in a while, but I feel like right now is not the time. So let's work on this molding earth strategy.
Right, I'm gonna try mold
I'm,
earth.
I'm, Lux is gone.
What? No, Lux will come back.
Which direction is Lux walking in?
Towards the city, I guess.
Oh, right, fine. Fine, let's go catch up to Lux. Also, I still want to try mold earth and see if it works on this swampy ground.
Yeah, could we use mold earth to like harden?
Can you throw the description in the chat so I can make a
It's
judgment
already
call
there.
on
It's
that?
already there. 'Cause
I didn't see it.
accidentally put there.
Target loose area of Earth. You can cause shape. I will say causing it to become normal terrain if it is difficult terrain is a way you can harden the Earth. Yes.
Ooh, cool.
Um,
Let's do this.
That being said, Lux
Earthbending
is
style.
gone. Would you guys like to hang out here and make solid Earth, or do you want to catch up with Lux?
No, we should catch up
We
with
should
Lux.
catch up with Lux.
Cool. What was the thing you wanted to do, Peter?
No, never mind. I misread the time.
Okay.
I don't have 11 minutes.
Um,
It felt like 11 minutes.
might have been.
but I don't think we.
And we have a request. We have a request from chat really quick before I move on. Phoenix, in the Feathers McGrease gargle voice, can you say you look like a large slug?
Oh boy, yeah. What was that voice?
It was old and senile. That's all it.
You look like a large slug. Was that the voice?
That was it. That was perfect.
That was it. He's back.
Winfield, if you write Feathers X Gaba de Ghoul Coffee Shop Romance AU, you have to write it.
Okay.
I would narrate the entire thing.
That'll be everything's content, and that is some good. That's some good content. Anyway,
5,000 words. Sean.
Is it weird that we're having this conversation back to back? No, it's not, because we tried to talk as our characters in normal life before this, and we couldn't maintain eye contact.
It's private.
stop this. All right, cancel Dungeon Party. I feel like our first piece of merch has to be cancel Dungeon Party sticker or something like that. It comes up too much.
Oh, I already got some Dungeon Party merch. You know what? I'm gonna show you. I was gonna save it till we played again, but check this out.
I'm excited. Chelsea, do you know what this is?
No, he wouldn't
yeah.
let me know.
Blake, you should not be excited because it's targeted at you a little bit.
Oh.
Show me first, though. We're
Oh.
matching now.
We are
Show me
matching.
first.
Oh.
I got this shirt for when we come back. It's pretty good. I'm really excited for that one.
That's so funny. Did you get that custom made, or did that just exist already?
No, I got it custom made.
Oh God, that's so funny.
Yeah, if it wasn't like 80 degrees, I'd be wearing it. But
That is so fucking funny. Yeah, you once again you've won D&D. I think we should clarify it was for a show, but still very funny. Oh man.
I don't want to be on this show anymore.
Too bad, Peter. You've sold your soul to me. You've done not one but 2 D&D shows with me now.
hold up. Most of the dice don't matter. I'm about to go in on this.
See, you won D&D without rolling dice. Dice don't matter. Anyway, Lux, where are you headed? What's the plan?
In the direction I pointed at originally.
Oh, so you're headed towards the... Cool. Even better. Thank God for clipping that, Nick. Cool, you make a perception check for me.
I'm gonna do it at disadvantage.
Okay.
Because he is getting distracted by everything. I keep pressing it. I'm gonna stop pressing it.
Sean privately texted me that he loves you, Phoenix. Just so you know. Disadvantage. All right, you don't see shit. And you just keep walking.
That's very nice.
The rest of you see Lux headed sort of back in the direction, of where Lux is headed. If you guys want to make perception checks, feel free. If you don't worry about it. But let me know if you're gonna, so I can pull up a tab.
I'd like to.
Dude, I need 3 monitors for this shit.
Yeah.
So, yeah, perception in order to see where Lux is.
Cool. Go for it.
I clicked it.
There you go. All right.
Very easy.
That will not only be enough to see where Lux is, but you can also sorry, I'm distracted by Sean. You can also see smoke rising up from in front of where he's going.
Alright, see where he's going, and he's walking right into danger.
It's not like a giant bonfire, but there is a trail of smoke leading upwards.
A big fire with smoke.
Lux.
Let's catch up
Lux. Yeah.
before Lux decides to make some new friends, shall we say.
Yeah, cool. It's not too hard. I feel like Lux is very leisurely walking, just trying to take in the sights. You can catch up pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Alright.
And as you catch up, you can see that the smoke, there's not like tree cover or really anything. So by the time you catch up with Lux, you can see where the smoke is coming from. There is a small section of platforms made of wood that seem to be tied to these trees for sort of a raised platform amongst all this mud. In the middle of it, there seems to be a metal bowl with a bit of a fire coming up out of it.
I thought I saw a butterfly, but it turned out to be a cinder. And then I thought I saw something swimming in the water. But then I was like, it's not water, it's acid. And then...
And as Lux is listing, you see a figure walking towards, not you, but the platform in the distance. It's...
Wait, like I need clarification because I think I might have misheard you.
Yeah.
Just make sure I'm picturing this right. You said bowl or bull?
Bowl.
Okay.
B-O-W-L. Sort of like a, like...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was picturing for a second like one of those like big brazen bowls.
No,
things,
no, no,
but
no,
now I know. Yeah.
I was like, like the thing that people would be put in like the Roman
Yeah.
times and like, yeah.
Yeah, that's...
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, not that.
Okay.
It's a brazier, not a animal.
Okay.
The figure you see sort of walking towards this is really odd. In the sort of like hazy fog that is constantly coating this place, it's hard to make out exactly what they are, but it's like very, very tall with thin, long legs with like a squat, hunched form up on top of them.
Rookie.
Oh! Not quite. There's no... Whereas Herky is sort of like... Not that your characters would know Herky, but for your own imaginations. Whereas Herky is like a jointy boy, these legs seem to be walking as though they are one solid thing rather than filled with joints.
So it's a gnome on stilts?
It seems similar to that, yeah. In fact, as it reaches this platform, it sort of bends downwards until the body of the creature hits the platform, and then it seems to detach from its legs.
Ah.
It's just this little cloaked thing scuttling around this platform.
Okay. Who among us? How far away are we?
I'm gonna say like 80 to 90 feet. You're pretty far out. It's just you can see it because there's no topography here.
Who among us is sneaky?
Not me.
Lux.
Heavy
Lux.
armor.
Can you
Oh boy.
you sneak close enough that it doesn't see you, but you can try to vibe check and see if it's nasty.
A game?
Yeah, it's a game. Don't let him see you, or it, or she, or that, them, there,
That.
they. Don't let it see you, but try to get as much information as you can.
So go,
Go-
look,
Carefully.
hide,
Yeah.
go,
Yeah. Yeah.
listen, learn, hunt, attack.
No! 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 No.
Gimwell,
You were great
do you have any
until
healing left?
you were great until pounce.
Sorry, do I have any? Do I have any
So
work
no
left?
pounce.
What?
Sorry, I was trying to ask a side question and I interrupted.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, Gimwell, do you have any healing left?
Yes. I could heal.
We might need it.
I figured.
How far out are we from this platform? Like,
80 to 90 feet.
In fact,
Okay,
Lux,
don't worry, I'll wing it.
Wait, I'm gonna guide you.
Before you make it too far away, slap a guidance on him.
Yeah.
Cool. Are you going up stealthily?
Stealthily.
Or are you just
Nice.
going? What's the plan?
I just rolled for stealth,
Beautiful. 16. Cool. Yeah.
and guidance is
Add that.
D4.
D4, and it is /roll.
/R. Or normal /R. /R. D4.
D4.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah. Cool. You quickly and stealthily, which is impressive, make your way up towards this thing. As you get closer, you can make out some of its features. Let me open my thing. Yes, you make out some of its features. It is clad in a damp and slightly decayed red robe, or at least it once was red, you can tell. It's closer to brown now, but there are some bits and pieces, some strands that are still red. You can see as it sort of very slowly... That's loud music. Very slowly makes its way around the platform. Bits and pieces of its leathery skin sort of enroll. It looks as though its skin is 3 times too big for its body, and such is like bagged up all over its like joints. So like its hand has different rolls of skin on it. You get a glimpse of its face as it turns towards your direction a little bit. And you can see that just covered with like bags and rolls, it looks like the oldest man you've ever seen, though there are 4 small horns protruding above his eyebrows. You can see that what it is doing is it's sort of like sorting knickknacks that are vaguely, like, sort of covered in acid, out into different piles as it wipes them down, tries to get any gunk off of them, and sets them down. Some of them are shiny, some of them are bones, some of them seem to be petrified wood. It's a random assortment. Doesn't seem to notice you.
I want them.
All right.
First, I'll do it. I'll do what Moxie wanted me. I'll do an insight check to
Okay.
get the vibe.
All right, go for it. Insight. This thing seems. I mean, you know, it's hard to really tell just watching it go about its business, not knowing it's being observed. But you know, it doesn't seem like it poses much of a threat, nor like it cares about much more than sorting out its little trinkets. It seems pretty content to do this, though it does seem a little wary of its surroundings, which is surprising because it didn't notice you at all. But every now and again, it turns sort of a glossy gray eye towards the sky and its surroundings just to check in case anyone is looking at it.
Okay, I am. Do I forget what I got for out of magic. 1 second. Never mind. So I'm not going to do that.
What are you?
Okay.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna. Hi, my name Lux. Care to trade?
How close are you when you say this?
I don't know. How close am I?
You can get pretty much with that roll. You can get pretty much right up to him, considering his perception check, or passive. I'll slash passive perception.
I'll be right next to
Okay,
him.
and he turns around very quickly, and you can see that the skin starts to expand a little bit as though it's inflating, and then it looks at you just briefly, and then hunches back over, goes, no, and then turns back to its items and objects.
I like your little trinkets.
Me too. Continues
Want
to
to trade?
sort.
I have trinkets.
I
I have
don't.
a cup.
I don't trade. Sort.
Do you like my cup?
No.
And I got stick.
Okay.
What do you have?
I have things I found in the bog.
You like things in the bog?
I have things I found in the bog.
I know there is giant ship over there in bog. Want to see?
Some later time must sort.
How do you sort them? I like to do it by size, but then I'm like, no, by shine. And then I like to do it by color.
Different ways every day. Keep myself busy, keep myself alive.
I understand you exactly. When I was thrown out of where I forget where I was in. I don't need to talk about that now. But after all that, I just was wandering around and I just see stuff and I was like, I like that, and then I'd have little things and I'd keep them for a while, and then sometimes I'd lose them and I'd replace them. And you know what? It's been fun.
I agree. Birds of a feather, you and I.
I like birds too. I like to chase them, and sometimes I jump and grab them.
How did you come to this place? Without the permission of the Lord Mammon?
Well, I was in a cave in a mountain, and then I was attacked. I beat the thing, and then other people came to me and said, "You do help for me." And I said, "Okay." And then I was in city, and that's where I got cup and stick. And then I was on boat in place with lots of stars, and we were just flying, and people turned into animals. And then I went through shiny red thing that I liked a lot. And then I was here, and then there were things in the sky, and I blew them down into the acid, and then they attack, and I beat, and then I saw a butterfly that ended up being a cinder, and then I thought I saw a fish, but that just turned out it's acid.
You're not supposed to be here then. I am not either. Mammon will be hunting you. Escape while you can.
Hunt is fun.
Not when you're the one being hunted. Are you here by yourself?
Yes.
Deception at disadvantage, I guess?
So how do you think it's going over there?
Yeah, you can see Lux talking to this thing now, also, by the way.
I mean, not exactly what I was hoping for, but he didn't attack him on sight, so
Oof.
I think it's going amazing.
Says, well then, where are your compatriots?
Do you really think they're my compatriots? Because I never had one before, and I've been thinking, because it's been a little bit now, and they're still there, so they might be.
Where are they?
Over there.
Everything will be fine as long as he doesn't point us out. Oh no, he's doing it. He's pointing right at us. Oh, and there we go. All right.
Well, no, hold on. I mean, he hasn't been eaten, so perhaps it's going
Okay.
well.
The creature very slowly turns his head towards the group and then does like a weak beckon.
They were afraid you were scary and asked me to check. But then I saw trinkets and I was like, not scary. And that one is, the small one is Moxie. And Moxie changes the shape of things and herself. And then there is Av. And he does stuff. And there is
Take offense to that. Averill does not do stuff.
and there's a Gribbelick, I think. And
Are we there yet?
You're pretty much up there, yeah.
and does this a lot. And then there's Gromwell, and he is heals. And I want to give one a high five. I want to rub and share sense with one. I want to hug one, and one I want to play catch with.
Oh, very well. You notice that this guy blinks one eye at a time. Just a fun fact.
Ooh.
He always has one eye open, it seems. As you guys approach, he sort of looks over all of you and says, "Strangers to the bog as well, I see. Come up where it does not sink."
I kind of like it though. It's like it's little pricks in your feet telling you to keep going.
Very well.
Are we at the base of his platform? Or
Yeah, you're at the base of his connected platforms, yeah.
Once we're at the platform, I want to cast Detect Magic.
Okay. You, like as a spell slot or ritually or what's the plan?
It is one of my invocations.
Cool. You detect magic.
I believe I don't need a spell slot for it. I believe I can just cast
You
it.
might not. I have no idea. I don't know how warlocks work at all.
I don't think I need it.
Well, say you don't. Doesn't matter.
Cast Detect Magic at will without expending a spell.
Cool.
slot. Good, because I don't have any.
You get a ping of dormant transmutation magic from him.
I see.
Ooh.
And he sort of sits expectantly, waiting. Well, it's more comfortable up here if you would like, but meeting a stranger in the bog can be unnerving, I know.
I'll climb.
Why?
All right, I'll climb up.
I'll climb as well.
Yeah.
Cool. And you make your way onto the platform. And you finally can stand still for a minute. And even if you didn't really notice how tiring it was before, it's instant relief. It says, yes, always good to have a place to stay in the bog. You're not supposed to be here. You're here without Lord Mammon's permission. A dangerous thing to be. Lord Mammon, the orc.
How big a mammoth is he?
Lord Mammon is half snake, half man, with a large horned head, so none mammoth.
Okay.
I take it he's the ruler of this place.
How do we ask for permission?
You had to have asked before you arrived.
More importantly, how do we leave?
Oh. Well, if you leave without permission, he will track you, send his hunters after you. That's why I'm still here.
All right, how do we get permission?
You must seek his approval in the city of Minauros. And he points over to the big city. He says, Mammon is known as the richest being in the world, and his riches are all he cares about. Give him something to make him wealthy, and you might have a deal. But he's tricksy. He is tricky.
Just Trixie.
He will make deals for prizes, but lose interest as soon as he gains them. He'll wind his words around you until you've sold your soul for nothing. He's in a bad mood as well. Devils from all over are asking him for fiscal assistance with the Blood War. It seems the conflict has gotten bad. Demons are forcing their way into the layers of hell, and the devils need stronger defenses, and he's the only one that can afford to build them.
Alright.
What is your name?
My name is of no importance, and to tell you it would give you power over my very being. It is the way of my kind.
You can make one up like I do.
You can call me Bog Watcher.
Well,
Right.
Lux, what's your real name?
What?
What's your real name?
What?
I'm very worried about you at this point.
But Merman is not the only lord of this realm. There is also the Mistress of Chains.
Ooh.
Who's more agreeable?
Well, neither, really. But there have been rumors that the Mistress of Chains is loosening her grip, so to speak. Shokatl, the Mistress of Chains, and she enjoys claiming prizes for the sake of it. They say she was once a mere succubus, but rose through the ranks until she's surpassed the rank of even pit fiend, putting her on par with many lesser archdevils, but not quite Mammon. Not many have seen her and made it away in one piece, but the tales that float across the bog say that she is terrifyingly beautiful, a rose overflowing with thorns. She rules over the chained city of Jangling Heter, and he sort of points at the object in the sky.
We go.
Normally, she likes to capture living prizes and add them to her collection, and her chain devils, being of a torturously inclined, agree with her, and Mammon leaves her well enough alone for fear of her white iron chains lately. However, she seems to be out of sorts, sooner dropping victims from her city than keeping them as she usually does. And a recent rumor says she assisted a comely drow traveler escape not only her city, but the hells as a whole, which is unlike her, and unlike devils.
Oh.
Right, so,
She
We
helped
go.
someone
I want
leave.
some of the thorns.
right, you want the thorns?
The chains?
You said rose with thorns.
That was a figure of speech.
Anyway, so, what does everyone else think? I guess we have one vote for this Mistress of Chains.
Well, the mistress seems like a gamble, whereas I feel we may be able to barter more easily on the other side of things, especially knowing that he'll try to fool us in the end.
True.
But he did say that the mistress recently helped someone escape this plane, which is our ideal situation. Blake, I
There
have
is
a quick
another way out. Yeah, I'll answer your real life question if you want.
question. I'm reading.
Sorry.
I'm reading the spell Contact Other Plane.
Yep.
and which I have, and it says I can contact like demigods, spirits, mysterious entities. Could I contact someone on another plane who I like know? Or does it have to be like a further out
I
plane?
think the idea of it is that you are trying to gain wisdom from an intelligence that is alien to you and the plane that you're on, rather than just
I
like
can't use it-
message to different plane.
Okay, so I can't just like contact our
No,
wizard friend from the beginning.
I think it's like asking the void and the void answering, rather than like
right.
message
that's
across
definitely
planes.
That's definitely how Averill has been using it.
Yeah.
But
I don't think you can use it as message sending across planes, unfortunately.
rats. All right.
There is another way out, though. The one I've opted for. The blackened river of Styx connects all of the layers of hell. If only I could find it, then maybe I could get out of this bog.
Sticks?
With a Y and an X.
I don't have Y and X.
It's just the name, Lux.
Oh,
Yeah.
You have to solve for them.
Right, but would that take us right out, or is that going to sail you through every level of? What level of hell are we in?
The third level.
The what level?
Third level. It'll take you all the way between the levels to the ninth, where you can make a deal with the King of Devils himself, Asmodeus.
Could we rest here for an hour?
You can rest here for as long as you should like.
Alright, so I turn back to the group. If we do rest an hour, I could also just banish us out of here.
If you do that, he will send his hunters.
Right, but like,
I like to
how
play
long
cat
would
and
it
mouse.
take?
I didn't hear what
What?
you said, Phoenix.
How
Sorry.
long would it take for his hunters to find us?
He will know instantly where you teleport to, and he will send them.
We'll keep that option on the back burner. So, sounds like we have one for Mammon, one for Mistress of Chains.
So Mammon's like in the city.
He lives in the Golden Palace.
See, that concerns me about making it through the city as a bunch of normies.
If you can convince the people of the city that you have fiscal worth, they likely won't kill you. Despite being here against Mammon's orders.
Well, as much as I don't much like the name Mistress of Chains, she did help someone escape recently.
Alright, 2 for Chains.
She also dropped 30 people from her city in the last week.
How many does Mammon kill in a week?
Mammon, personally, Mammon has not killed in, well, as long as I've been here, but the deaths in his city aren't exactly calculated.
I imagine they're high. The little I know of devils.
Well, it's not the city of iron.
Does that change your vote?
I don't know.
I have a
if
question.
Mammon... Oh, you go.
So what's the easiest way to get to the Lady of Chains? Because if she's floating, that's a concern of mine.
The chains of her city hang down from its base near to the ground, but they are razor sharp should you like to climb them. I, I, I don't have a special way, but I'm sure you could coat your hands and feet in a substance. You could fly. You could
How high is
kill chain devils and use their chains.
How high is it?
Uh, the city hangs from the layer of Dis above us. It is one of the highest points in this realm, and the chains hang, well, 3 stilt heights tall. At their lowest point.
So it sounds like to me the easier option is going to be the City of Gold.
Yeah.
And I guess we do have riches to trade. Like I have mug and stick.
Yeah, I have spell books.
Be warned, if you do not meet the fiscal responsibilities or benefit for the potential benefit of profit for Mammon, he will kill you quickly and easily. This is why I have chosen to search for the river.
How long have you been searching?
300 years.
Right.
I must be close now.
Alright, it sounds like we need to pick one of the cities because I don't think the river is findable.
Well, I climbed real good.
Alright.
I can teleport
vote.
myself and someone else quite
can-
a distance straight up. Not
I
sure if
can
it'll be
turn
high
into
enough.
a thing that flies.
Hmm.
I don't. Let me see if I can carry anyone.
We also have Beaver here to worry about.
Wow, beefer.
You could leave your unconscious friend with me until you find safe passage.
Well, I don't want to have to come back all the way here once I find safe passage.
Very well.
Well, I'll think about it. Oh, I don't know. I guess my vote's still with the City of Gold. We can get 2 people up. Roxy could potentially fly. Moxie, excuse me. Could
My name's
potentially
Moxie.
fly someone, but
Yeah, let me check. Let me check.
that leaves 2 more.
I'm just double checking rules. If you have a climbing speed, that means you don't have to make an athletics check to climb. that-
It means you can climb that speed rather than half your speed.
Okay, then never mind.
I don't really have anything to get up. No.
Hold on, hold on.
Would people want to rest here as we think?
Yeah.
You can stay for as long as you would like.
A short rest or a long rest? How's everyone feeling?
It makes no difference to me.
I mean, I still have spell slots, but I would only recover the rest of them through a long rest.
Well, I could do a short rest and get back a few.
They work the same for me, so I'm fine.
Alright.
Either way works for me.
The only thing that would be useful about a long rest is, I mean, a short rest would be just, if we need to, I could banish all of us. As long as my concentration ain't broken. But,
Right, but that might warn Mammon of our location.
Right, but it's better than having no way out.
What worries me about that plan is you would get everybody except one out, and Mammon would, I feel, in the time it would take you to the recharge.
I would get everyone except 3 of us out.
Hmm.
I could only do a maximum of 2 at a time. So 4. So 4 of us would stay behind while 2 go.
And then I imagine that Mammon would be on the remainders before.
Yeah, you could run, maybe. Oh, it really is a last resort.
Yeah.
I can't speak for Beef, but maybe she would like long rest so she is awake.
Good point.
As long as it's no trouble on our new friend here, I'm fine taking a rest.
I do not require sleeping, so I can watch over you as you do so.
All right,
Nice.
let's take a nap, shall we?
Very well.
All right, you going in for that sweet long rest?
Hey,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
Just gonna show this to the camera really quick. Cool. You fall asleep surprisingly comfortably on this wooden pallet held aloft by just ropes. And by the time your long rest ends, you feel slight burning on your face in little spots as you like struggle your eyes open, and it is now raining, a slightly acidic rain onto you.
Ouch.
The 5 of you sit alone on this platform. Your friend, as well as Bifa, are no longer there.
What?
That's a predicament.
Did we get all rest?
You did, yeah. This is after a long rest amount of time has passed.
We did not take watch.
Nope.
I was too tired.
He said, "Trust me," and then you did.
Maybe they
Alright.
saw a bright light, or maybe
No.
they saw
I think he took her to either Lady of Chains or Mammoth.
Probably the
Um,
chains. My guess.
wait,
is
can
the
I-
chains.
Can I see if there's any hint as to which direction he went in?
I could
Sure,
spy
go ahead
on
and make
him.
a survival check.
Oh, okay.
Okay, survival.
I could scry as well, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, keep that in mind. We might do that.
19.
19. You can. It's hard to tell because it's like a boggy swamp. His stilts are no longer here, and tracks probably filled in. Though as you look sort of over in the distance, you think you see something floating on the top of the swamp in the direction of the Lady of Chains.
Well, there's something towards the Lady of Chains. I can't be sure whether it's her or not. But
Alright, new plan. How about this? We go, we beat that guy up, we get back Beefer, and then we just go see Lady of Chains and find a way to get out of here.
Yeah.
did he leave his trinkets?
No, his trinkets are gone as well.
Let's go
Can I
take
throw
his
out-
things.
I'm gonna throw out another detect magic. Am I getting that pulse anymore?
Nope. Nope.
Got it.
well, our only lead is in that direction.
Alright, let's chase him.
All right.
Off we go, I suppose.
Jump down into the sludge and you sort of head in that direction. As you get closer, it becomes tragically apparent that what is floating in the swamp is the remains of Beetha. It seems as though her bones have been taken out of her body. And just sort of a flesh skin sack is like laying here, decomposing.
Can I
Quickly.
history check? Can I history check the river Styx?
Yeah, go for it.
Oof.
Wow.
Whoa.
It's a nat 20.
Yeah, you know a lot of
am I-
things
is-
about the river Styx.
Am I putting it together that maybe he used Beefa to find the river Styx, or is that not what happened?
In a way, you know that you have to pay a toll to be ferried through the river Styx, and you're putting it together that perhaps his trinkets, as well as the remains of people he finds in the bog, is what he intends to use as his toll.
Well, there goes the rest of the crew, I suppose.
Oh, well, easy come, easy go.
Oh, whoa.
Alright, so does this change our plan? Are we not going to see the Lady of the Chains anymore?
No.
I suppose
Go.
we're already going in this direction.
Or are we still going to try and track down that
Bog Watcher.
Yeah. Bog Watcher.
Do you want to try to track down the Bog Watcher?
Well, I'm asking the group if is that what we want to do? And exact our revenge?
I mean,
Take his bones?
Ugh.
See how he
well,
likes
the thing
it?
is,
I've got a bone to
as
pick
much as
with
that might,
like.
You can't see it, but I did dab.
as much as that might, feel, the sense of justice, it won't bring Beefa back.
No, and I feel every moment we're here is a moment we're going to be attacked, or worse.
How about if we come across him, we kill him?
Yes, that's a good plan.
Yeah.
Alright.
Although, based on what I know about the River Styx, he may have already departed.
Cool.
Well.
Where are you headed then?
To the chains.
2 chains.
Two chains!
You head vaguely in that direction. What was that sound effect? Yeah, you head vaguely in that direction for a while until you see in the distance what looks to be another one of those blimps. It is on the ground, and some of those barbed devils seem to be jumping into the swamp, disappearing, while others stay there and look around. You all begin to feel a rumble under your feet, as though the earth itself is about to vomit. As you feel this rumble, you see the devils begin to freak out, as they start screaming down into the bog as the ones who are below sort of crawl their way up out of it back onto the ship as they desperately begin trying to take off as quickly as possible. The rumbling begins to get stronger and stronger and stronger, and as the second the blimp takes off, the earth erupts, and a giant skull-like face emerges from beneath it, reaching upwards towards the blimp, which manages to get out of its range quickly enough. The skull is followed by layer upon layer upon layer of interlocked purple flesh, until the giant worm comes up almost fully out of the bog and begins to sort of slither around, its giant skulled face hiding a massive open multi-toothed circular maw. It's very, very slowly just moving around the area, although it seems as though it's making its trajectory towards you.
I'd like to mage armor myself.
All right.
What is that?
I think it's a worm.
Wow. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh,
that-
oh my gosh.
Can someone
Right.
speak with animals?
Correct me if I'm wrong, but is that
Yeah.
Mammon? Wasn't he described as a worm?
He was described as a half snake, half man, with a bulbous head. This doesn't quite meet the description. This looks like a purple worm, but where the mouth should be, there is a twisted skull.
Alright, I'm just gonna potentially get. Yeah, I see what I can do.
I can.
It is now sort of turned, like it doesn't just like turn, but it like sort of does a wide arc until it is facing you and it stops.
Fuck.
Mouth closed, the skull just looking at you. You're still quite a distance away, but it is stopped and it is staring in your direction.
I can turn some of my bugs into giant bugs, and I can make them like distract it.
Do you wave? Lux, do you wave?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Lux.
As you wave, Lux, the mouth opens and you feel an intense desire to enter. Just you.
Fuck.
Okay.
All right, Lux begins walking towards the giant worm.
Wait.
I am gonna touch the ground and cast Hollow.
All right? You hollow the ground.
And
Oh, we
Can
gotta
I
stop that.
cast? Wait. Let me double
Oh,
check.
I'm gonna actually. I didn't prepare new spells. Shoot.
Yeah,
It's too late. I should have prepared new spells.
I was lucky that I did.
God.
Oh, Peter died.
I think I might have fucked up.
If you don't want to cast hallowed, don't worry about having cast hallowed. Peter is
Yeah.
dead. I hope he returns.
Never mind.
Otherwise, stream is broken.
Is he walking towards it?
Lux is walking towards it. You all
Okay.
sense this desire as well, that this thing means no harm.
I don't trust that.
Do we sincerely believe that?
You
or
just you get this like wave of emotion across you that signals to you that whatever this thing is has made some sort of connection with Lux and does not intend to harm him. Whether or not you believe it is up to you.
I'm gonna cast Hold Person on Lux.
All right, make your save, Lux.
That is a
Whiz.
That's a 9, so that's a failure.
Okay, so
Lux is held.
you are paralyzed, basically.
Alright, I could only hold this up for a minute.
Right.
I might be able to talk to the thing. Let me double check what
think-
my ring does.
I do think Lux gets a chance to break free every 6 seconds.
Oops.
That's true.
Ignore that.
I will not, cannot, and won't.
what?
I believe Lux does get the ability to break free every 6 seconds. That haven't. You guys all have something to do if you want to in the meantime.
Ah! Where is
I'm gonna go
this?
catch up to Lux.
All right, easy enough.
Okay.
Lux, perhaps we should stop and think about this.
But I want to.
I know, but sometimes we don't do the things we want to do right away.
That's not how you should live life.
You're not going to be living life much longer if you keep walking in that direction.
Why?
Do you see that giant creature?
The worm?
Yes.
Yeah.
How does that worm make you feel?
Like I want to say hi.
Right. But if you look at it, do
Yeah.
you think that you would normally want to say hi to such a creature?
Well, I've never met a giant worm before.
Alright, but if you used your imagination for a moment,
Okay.
and you imagined that in the past you have met a giant worm that looks like that one,
Uh-huh.
falls right out of the acid of the swamp,
What's his
is
name?
eating up demons, and probably an evil, nasty worm. is
Eating
his
up the
name.
demons?
Right, and he wants to eat you up, probably. Do you think?
How do I know he wants to eat me up?
Because look at him. You can infer such things
How?
because he looks hungry.
I did not know you could read the worm's expression.
At this point, you all feel and hear. It's somewhere on the borderline of feel and hear. It's it's not a voice. It's not a sensation. It's something else, and something that you have to stop thinking about almost as quickly as it comes to your mind, because you fear as though if you continue to dwell on it, your mind will be taken someplace else. It's on the verge of madness. You feel an urge, Lux, to enter the worm, and the rest of you to let him.
This all feels rather familiar to me.
Yeah, actually, Averell, this is like right up your alley.
This seems very familiar to Averell.
What do you
Has it been
mean?
10 minutes since we got started this morning?
I'd say it's probably been about 10 minutes, yeah.
All right, well, I'm gonna do it again because I can just spam it. I'm gonna blow a detect magic again.
Your
am I feeling-
senses are overwhelmed by something that
Damn.
does not belong to any particular school of magic. It is something ancient, it is something deeper, and it is something greater than arcane magic as you know it.
So this is very similar to
Yes.
my normal, my daily.
One might
thing.
say it's of a similar level to what you know.
Perhaps this is an ancient. Yes, this reminds me quite often of
Yeah, Eldor, man. This worm old.
this this reminds me of a being I commune with quite often, actually.
What?
You talk
Yes, a friend of mine, a rather old friend of mine.
Friend?
Well, perhaps that's stretching it. Someone I have an agreement with, I suppose you'd call it.
What?
Yes, that's a good way to put it. Well, I believe the term for it used in the discourse would be patron. I have someone I work for.
You're one of
This is
those with you.
very familiar sensation. Yes, I am one of those. This is a very familiar sensation. We
Is
are
he
dealing with
yours?
something.
Is
No,
he
no, I don't
yours?
reckon. Wait, Blake, I don't recognize this.
No, it's a similar vibe of energy, but it's not the same one that you're used to.
I guess you and I haven't actually discussed what my patron
We haven't, but I
is.
doubt it's this one.
Surprise!
should. Well,
This one.
The general gist is that Averill doesn't really know.
Yeah, that's what I had figured. I was planning around that, but if you want to have a conversation about it some other time, we can do that as well.
So,
We should.
Averill, is this something that could be dispelled?
And as you say dispelled, another wave of this feeling like washes over you, but this time there's an image associated with it, an image that you can't comprehend, that you feel as though your brain almost instantly forgets so as to not drive yourself mad.
Oh, yes, this is
Averill,
very familiar. Believe
don't
me,
like-
in all my years, I tried to dispel it, but I don't think it's possible. You could certainly try, though.
In a hold on, I forgot to take.
So
away.
is this worm gonna help us or no?
It is just standing there, larger than probably Minauros. Honestly, like it's that big. It is larger than Gargantuan. It is the size, like similar in size to one of those walls. I didn't know if I made that clear. It's huge,
No.
with just this cavernous mouth open, waiting.
Listen, the last time I communed with a creature like this, it changed my life forever. Not entirely positive. Led me here. Kind of regretting it all now. I really can't give much advice other than I don't know if we can resist this thing in any way. But if you have an idea, by all means, we might as well try.
Alright, I'm just throwing things out there. I could speak with animals. I could try to dispel magic, but I don't think I'm powerful enough to dispel it yet. Or if this is even magical.
Wait, I have an idea.
Oh,
Alright. Are you gonna say walk into
are
the
you gonna
mouth?
say walk into the...
I was gonna say walk to the worm, yeah.
Everyone's alright.
Right, I'm gonna cast speak with animals.
You cast speak with animals. This is not an animal.
Fuck.
This is something else entirely.
Hello, great beast.
Another wave over all of you, this time more intense. It lasts slightly longer. And you can feel your minds fray just the tiniest bit at the
I'm
edges.
starting to think this is not an
Perhaps
aminal.
we should get out of here before we all end up like Lux.
Starting to think this is not an aminal.
Like what?
Let's make another check also. It's been
Get
a
out of here
while.
and go where?
I don't know. It's just
Oh, I
it's not
accidentally
moving.
clicked it twice.
Okay, I was gonna say, yeah. So it's the 11 then. So
Yeah.
still a fail.
It's not moving. Let's take this opportunity to go away. All right. Let's. I'm
That's
gonna
fine with
start.
me if it will let
Well,
us.
I'm gonna start to well. Only one way to find out.
Yes, it's
I'm
true.
gonna start to scoop up Lux under my arm, and I'm gonna start walking back, sort of
Lux starts
walking
to purr.
backwards, keeping my eyes on this worm.
It doesn't make any moves.
I'm gonna follow Gridlock's lead.
Yeah, I'm gonna also start to follow
Walking
this.
away.
Very well. As you continue to move away, Lux, I want you to make one more save.
I clicked it.
Yeah,
Oh,
it'll come up. It'll come up. Cool. You remain held for the duration, and very, very slowly, very, very carefully, you move away until the worm can no longer be seen.
Okay.
Do we feel the influence?
What's
anymore?
that?
Nope, it is ebbed away as you have left the presence of the worm.
Oh,
That's disappointing.
I hated that so much.
Perhaps later I can reach out to someone and see if they knew anything about that.
right.
Strikes me as
Well-
rather similar to something I've encountered before.
That's some dangerous magic.
You don't have to tell me that.
Well, in the meantime, does this mean that the City of Chains plan is bust for now?
Oh,
Why is it
you've
us? We can just head back.
yeah, you've continued. Sorry, I assume when you left where the worm was, you were continuing along the way towards the City of Chains. It wasn't between you and the city. Yeah,
Oh, I didn't understand that.
that's my bad.
Well, then let's keep going, I suppose.
Yeah, it like came out in front of you, but then it did a wide arc to the side to look at you.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Nowhere else really to go. So
All right,
Yes, let's
you
continue then.
continue. You walk for hours and hours and hours in this direction, and slowly but surely the place seems to get closer. But eventually, you feel as though it's probably been a day. It's hard to tell. It's just been a constant drizzle of acidic rain. The sky has not changed colors. Nothing has changed, but your bodies tell you you've been walking for a full day. You're still quite a ways out from the city in the sky. Jangling Hitel, I believe, is what it's called. Yes, Jangling
And this
Hitel.
this ground still isn't solid, right?
Heater, sorry. The ground is still not solid, no.
I don't think we should stop and rest. We may be a little exhausted when we arrive, but it's better than being burnt to a pile of I don't know whatever acid burns people into.
Yes,
I
or
thought
like
you could harden the earth.
food.
I don't really think I can harden the earth for very long.
I think it might be a permanent thing. But I could be totally wrong about that. It might just be a minute.
I know I can only have 2 active at a time. I'll just link it so y'all can see.
Beautiful.
1 hour. I mean, but that's only between me and Moxie. It's only 10 square feet of ground. Probably not enough for all of us to rest.
Cool.
Okay.
I mean, you do pass by trees. They don't have branches per se, but you could use them to your advantage if you'd like.
mean, I think we should keep going, but
You're also more than welcome to keep going.
if the majority thinks we should rest, then we'll do that.
I don't want to keep going.
I would be ready to keep going as well.
Very well. Peter, I can't hear you.
I have no problem with continuing. I am gonna, in real life, run to the bathroom.
Cool, go for it. You continue along your way then, carefully, maybe a little less carefully than before as the hours start to creep up on you, making your way across this marshy and gross, frankly, earth. Eventually, probably another 6 hours later, you find yourself getting close enough to make out details of jangling heater. The first clue you have towards your getting closer to it is the amount of corpses rotting in the bog beneath it. Corpses with broken or crushed bones. Corpses that were likely dropped from above. The corpses are primarily devil in nature, but there are some gnomes as well as 3 elves you see. The Heter itself is a massive city hanging from impossibly huge chains that seem to disappear upwards higher than you can see. The landmass that is hanging seems to be larger than the city itself, as though it had collapsed from above, and an iron city was built upon it later. This iron city is wrought with chains. Every surface seems to be covered by them. Every visible nook and cranny seems to be connected to each other via chains. There is a little realm around the city that is just stone and looks sort of like ruined fortresses. But even there are chains attached to the stone, including 5 massive ones, similar in size to the ones that reach upwards, hanging down towards you. They all reach down to about 20-ish, 30-ish feet to the ground. They are all identical, but some of them are smeared with blood and others are not.
I would assume the ones with no blood would be safer. Just me.
That seems like a safe assumption.
I believe you, but I don't know why.
Make perception checks for me as well, I guess.
Oh, also, Blake, this is a good time to say it. I forgot that you had us get magic items. So I've been wearing the robe of eyes this whole time, and I should have been getting advantages on my perception check.
Yes, I forgot about that as well.
I also... asterisk next to my character description from last time, I'm wearing a robe with eye patches on.
I'm so sorry for that, Bert.
I didn't even hear it, honestly.
No, I didn't hear anything, but now we know.
Never
All right, that's a 25. Then don't worry about it. Anybody else? While the rest of you are looking up, Gimwell is looking down. Distracted initially by the corpses sort of piling up around him, and your clerical nature maybe thinking you should give the ones of them that aren't devils a proper rest. You notice something else. Tracks. Small, square tracks. Likely caused by stilts. Heading under the chained city and beyond.
Well, I think I may have found where our friend went.
Cat and mouse, we're cats.
So, I suppose, do we chase?
That sounds fun.
Did he not go up to the city?
No, they're going beyond the city.
Hey,
Alright.
Blake.
And as you say going beyond the city, you hear as one of those types of devils that you had fought before slams into the ground. No matter how soft it is, not enough to save its life from just its spine crumbling under its own weight.
Blake, with,
So we have-
with
I'm sorry.
with my knowledge of the river Styx, is it actually a way out of? Was that man crazy, or could it be used?
It is not.
get
He
out
wasn't
of-
wrong. He was a little bit wrong about some things. Well, he didn't talk about it much. With your natural 20, you know how the river Styx functions. You can either jump into it and it will take you randomly to another layer of hell, or potentially to the abyss if you're very unlucky. But if you can pay the ferry keepers to take you to a specific layer of hell, you can go where you want to go. There have also been rumors and legends about people using it to escape the lower planes altogether, but those have not been verified.
Right, of course. Legends are never verified.
So we have a decision of 2 games. 1 cat and mouse and 1 free fall. I think either or would be fun, but up to you.
All right. I think we should chase this creep down. See what he's doing.
Yes, now that we know that he's not long gone, he may be able to lead us right to the river, and that presents us with our 3rd option, finally. Or 4th, I guess, including
The
the
thing is-
banishments.
The thing is, the river is mostly used to get elsewhere in the plains.
Yeah.
I can't
could be fun.
promise. Yeah, I can't promise that it will get us back to one of our planes.
Yeah.
I mean, it could. Don't get me wrong. There's
It-
legends of it, but I mean,
Could it take us to a more advantageous plane?
Well, who
One that
knows
is-
if we'd
one-
all end up in the same plane?
One that's easier to leave?
oh, no. We could probably get an organized trip. As strange as that sounds.
Oh.
You have to understand. I've attempted to study ways to cross planes, and this came up a lot. The River Styx is good for crossing planes in this area, but unfortunately, I was looking to cross planes elsewhere. Got me the view of the Sortilegium, and then was excited to take this job.
Uh-oh.
Fuck that dude.
Oh yeah, I forgot we had a job.
Yeah.
I think we're rather off the path.
No, wait,
What
what's
was
the
our
job?
job?
Your job was to infiltrate the Mind Flayer base in the Astral Sea to find Athux and convince him to take over his father's throne in the Abyss.
Right.
Hey, we're going somewhere, and you can get anywhere from somewhere.
We are in the abyss.
Nope, you are in the Nine Hells right now.
No.
Never mind. All right. I'm
Both
thinking
of
the
those,
other
both of those are the lower planes, and theoretically you could get to the Abyss from here using the river Styx, but
Yeah, but I fucked it in here.
it's less like Athux is not here. He is in the Astral Sea. People think.
Oh.
Well, let's chase this guy before he gets too far. Then.
Can we run?
Yes.
We are definitely going to run.
All right, who's leading the way?
Who's leading?
Yeah,
What?
who's leading the way?
Can I?
Sure.
Probably whoever can.
If you can follow the
Oh.
tracks, you can lead.
It's whoever's leading the way is going to be the one tracking or following the
Oh.
tracks. All
Hang up as tracker should probably go.
Yeah.
I'll lead the way then,
right, make a survival check.
considering I'm made of eyes.
Ooh, but this would, I think, noticing the tracks is perception. Following the tracks is survival.
My survival's not terrible. 14.
14. Yeah, it's not terrible. Yes, you continue to you follow these tracks further and further along these swampy paths. You pass clear under the city. One more unfortunate soul is tossed down as you are leaving. They land with another sickening thud. You continue to follow these tracks for what feels like close to 2 hours. At this point, since none of you have rested, you're all going to take a point of exhaustion.
It's gonna make it harder to track.
It will, but I'm also not making you roll another tracking check. So, soon enough, however, you see a tall shape standing still in the distance. looking away from you. A very familiar shape.
There.
Can I electrocute him?
Pew 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 pew.
No.
Yes.
We should make sure he leads us where we need to go.
Oh.
Oh. Good point.
Alright, fine.
He seems to be looking at something in his hands, and it's just a brief pause, but then continues to walk. If you guys want to follow, I'm gonna need a stealth check from you.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, let's just try and follow, I suppose.
Ooh.
Oh no!
Riblock.
Oh, I'm not at disadvantage. Whoops.
I'm in heavy armor.
Yeah, and also you're all at disadvantage because of your exhaustion.
I'm tired.
Yeah, there it is.
It's not great.
Perhaps because of the squelching of.
Almost instantly, he flips his head around.
Catch him.
Just to look at you. What are we doing? Is anybody gonna do anything? You have a split second as he's turned around.
How far is he from? How far is he from us?
40 feet, maybe.
Oh, 40 feet. I'm a Naruto sprint up to him.
Can I use mold earth to like?
Fuck with his stilts.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can. You ruin like the. Are you trying to like grab onto his stilts?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying to think if I want him to like sink down or just get him to get stuck.
Cool. So the earth sort of like up onto his stilts and holds them there as he tries to like start moving his feet but is unable to. Anything else? What are people doing?
Can I hit him with a synaptic static?
What does he have to do?
He has to, he has, I'm trying to find saving throw, do a constitution saving throw, but I'm making it heightened, so it's at disadvantage.
All right.
Nice. Gonna turn his brain into TV static.
Constitution is not exactly his forte.
Oh, is it intelligence?
No, it's an int save.
Ooh, that
Sorry.
is more his forte.
Oh, constitution's for something else.
Oof. Well, when he rolls a 3, it doesn't matter. That's a fail, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
And what
so
does this do?
he takes the damage that is shown in when I clicked it, and then his mind is muddled for a minute. So every time he rolls an attack roll or an ability check, as well as a Constitution saving throw, he subtracts a d6.
He took 31 damage.
Yeah.
He turns. You cast out your synaptic static, and you can see his body just go limp on his stilts.
You killed him.
I'm
That
gonna
might have been a
grapple
little
him.
too much.
Well,
No. Is he
Is he dead?
bleeding out?
He doesn't seem to be bleeding out, but he does seem dead and unmoving. But wait,
no, his mind just got scrambled.
but wait.
It's not a fun.
Was that a movement? Is he twitching? No.
What?
And his whole body begins to like twitch and shake and vibrate. And as it does so, his chest begins to open. Like his flesh begins to rip apart as his chest, and a hand grabs onto the outside. Another hand ripping him open as this giant demonic centaur forces its way out of his chest, and 4 shadows burst out after him. As his body falls slack to the floor, you see this giant, not devil, but demon, rear its head, stretching as like viscera drips off of it. It roars in this unsettling, deep-throated way, points a spear made of lightning at you guys, and begins to charge. Everyone, get ready to roll initiative.
I don't like that at all.
Wow, loved taking exhaustion.
It doesn't affect your attack rolls.
Doesn't it?
It does affect initiative, however.
It does, yes. It's just ability check, so it's not attack rolls. Don't worry about that. All right.
Oh my.
Oh, I was gonna roll your initiative for you because it's just easier for me that way. Sorry. I can get better at doing it another way, but for now, that's if I can just hit start. That is nice. All right. Oh, I gotta put the fucking map up for everybody to see. No, not my DS. There you go. Cool. Map is going up. Chat amongst yourselves just briefly while I set this up.
Okay.
Is
sorry I
anyone else
interrupted
seeing
your
that thing?
cool description thing because I thought you were just talking normally to us.
Huh? No, yeah, you're fine. It was a weird way for me to do that.
We're gonna die.
Yeah, you're fine.
This is very possible, yes.
He has a lightning spear. Isn't that cool? I do too.
Oh,
Oh.
good twinsies.
Isn't that fun?
Uh,
All right, 6 minutes of drums is playing, and we are ready to begin. Cool. Avarel, you are up first.
Cool. Let's see if I can cast the right spell. No, I can't. Alright, whatever. I'm on the big guy.
Mhm.
We're dropping Hex.
Hex.
That's not Hex. That's just not Hex.
Try just getting rid of the spells. Get rid of the spells and re-add them to your spell book.
Yeah, I think I might need to. Here, let's see if I try this one. No, that's not gonna be Hex. Alright.
Yeah, just get
We
rid
know
of
what
the
Hex does.
Vaguely, but you know better than I. I think it says you two are Grimlock and Moxie are still concentrating, but don't worry about that because you're not.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it really not gonna let me cast this spell?
I think you can select us and do exclamation
I'm
concentration.
so
Okay,
sad.
I'll do that. So what do you hex? What else do you do?
I'm gonna hex him. When I cast Hex, I've forgotten to do this before. I'm supposed to pick
An attribute.
a
Yeah.
save. We're gonna give him disadvantage on Dex.
All right.
It's not a save, it's an ability.
It's an ability.
An ability, right? We're gonna give him disadvantage on an ability. I'm gonna have it be Dex.
All right.
And it's just an extra D6 necrotic. And then I'm gonna hit him with 2 beams of Eldritch Blast.
All right.
A 25 and a 21.
25 and 21, those both hit.
Cool. That's
Okay, 13 and 9, which together.
Plus 2d6 as well for Hex.
plus
Oh, Christ.
2d6 of necrotic.
Okay, so that's 29 points of damage.
Yep.
Ouch! That really blasts into him real good, in a very unpleasant way. Anything else from you?
Nope. That's an action and a bonus action.
All right, Moxie.
Sorry. How am I that high in the turn order? I rolled a 2.
I don't know. I did your stuff for you. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Well, once my
I'm still figuring out roll 20. Don't worry about it.
I see. Okay, the 2 was her roll, and then when you did
Start, it put her up there.
combat command, it did her. It
Interesting.
did
Would you?
her roll.
I'll put you down then. Don't worry about it. Unless you want to go right now. Do you care?
I have no idea what to do next.
I'll put you down then. You're where you belong. All right. So that maybe wasn't the best of ideas, as it is now Big Boy's turn. Big Boy is going to shoot his lightning down the line to hit Grimlock, Moxie, and Lux.
Son of a bitch.
Like a lightning bolt.
Is he casting a spell?
It is not a spell.
Okay.
He just has a lightning lance that he generates, and he Oh, and it's 10 feet wide, so it'll actually also hit Gimwell
Nice.
as he
Juicy.
shoots it down you. So I need all of you guys to make a dexterity saving throw for me. Why is your... You rolled a disadvantage for some reason, Moxie.
Oh, whoops.
You know, and you don't have to. So it's 20. That's a success. Lux, Grimlock, and Gimwell all fail, however. Moxie succeeds. You are going to take some fucking damage. Or none. Come on! You're all gonna take 15 points of damage, with the exception of Moxie. You're gonna take 7.
And I'm also taking 7 because I'm
gonna
resistant.
Nice.
Okay, I'm also gonna reaction absorb elements and take half damage.
Cool. You take 7 as well.
Can I also reaction absorb elements? I'm sorry for interrupting you.
Yes, you can also reaction absorb elements, which means that you will take 3 total.
No, you already have resistance to lightning, and absorb elements just
Grants
gives
you
resistance
existence.
to the damage.
So.
Oh, never mind then. Sorry.
Since it's an abjuration spell, it does throw up my arcane ward.
Cool. You take the damage. You seem to take less than your compatriots. Well, actually, Gimwell is the only one who takes it full. Okay, you're concentrating, I guess, but you're not really. Cool. And then it is going to just bolt up towards Gimwell. Speaking of which, it is Gimwell's turn.
Okay. I have a question about Hollow.
Hallow.
Hallow. So it says that. Let me scroll back down to it. So it says that Celestials, Elementals, Fae, Fiends, and Undead can't enter. What would happen if I used it while one was already inside?
I believe the ruling is that they get pushed out.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna cast Hallow.
Okay.
Right.
It takes 24 hours to
I think it, yeah.
Never mind.
I think
did
it
not know
takes a
that.
long, I think the casting
Yeah.
time is long on that.
We don't have time for that.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Hey, just give me a second and you just start chanting and like
Yes.
drawing out a circle.
5 minutes. Never mind that then. Okay. New plan. Okay. So new plan is I am going to cast Vampiric Touch on this boy.
Okay, yep. What does he have to do? Or just
So it's
that's a
Nice.
that's a crit.
Crit.
That's a crit. Yeah.
Alright.
So roll some damage.
68 now that it's a crit or something like that.
and I'm gonna cast it at level 4.
Cool. Oh, wow, that's
Aw.
a bummer. But I mean, that's still a lot of fucking damage. That
Yeah.
that is 25,
so I get-
26, 27, 28 points of damage to him, and I don't exactly know what it does for you, but
I get half of that back.
cool. So you get 14 of that.
Sweet.
So you pretty much fully heal from his lightning javelin.
Yeah.
Dude, I was gonna throw 2 of these guys in this encounter, but then Kobold Fight Club said that would be too hard. But maybe I should never listen to Kobold Fight Club.
No, listen.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be it for me.
Okay. It is now one of these shadow demons' turns, and I will wait for Roll20 to tell me which one it is, because I just don't get to know. Cool. Fine, I'll just pick that it's this one for now.
The suspense.
It's going to fly over to here and is going to try to claw at you, Peter.
Wait, it flies.
It floats.
Do it.
Oh, it straight up flies.
Oh.
Oof, that's gonna hit.
18 will hit.
You can hover, just so you know, like you can hover over them in the turn order. It'll highlight the one whose turn it is.
You're right. Oh, it was the wrong guy's turn, but that's fine. Doesn't really matter. That is going to be, yes, 10 psychic damage. Just 10.
Ouch.
Just 10. The plus 15 is if it had advantage and it didn't. So,
Oh, thank
Yes,
God. I
don't worry
was
about
like,
it.
Jesus.
yeah, I know. These guys are scary. I think. Yeah. Cool. That'll make it Lux's turn.
My turn.
Oh, who's gone?
Oh,
We lost someone.
Awesome.
It's Peter. Yeah, it's fine. Keep going.
Hey, Peter.
Hey,
okay.
Peter.
I am.
Don't you ever say that to me again.
Get back here.
I'm gonna move like right here,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna cast Storm Sphere. Storm Sphere. And I'm gonna. I've been having a question.
And I've been having an answer.
Thank you. If I twin Storm Sphere, and so there's 2 Storm Spheres.
I don't think you can twin it. I think you can only twin spells that have a specific target.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why I was like confused. Cool. Thank you. But anyway, I'm gonna still cast Storm Sphere.
All right. Is there a Storm
and
Sphere
it
like
is-
icon in Roll20? Do you know that?
I'm
I'm just gonna look it up.
Look for it. My group might have bought it. We bought a couple spell ones. So
Yeah,
if there is, use it.
there's not. It's just the spell, I think.
Oh,
All right.
um,
Post Storm Sphere in the little chat there, so I know what it does.
Well, you're gonna have to make a 20-foot radius sphere.
Yeah, of course I am.
Yeah.
yeah, Blake, it would be in the assets library, not in the compendium.
Yeah, it's not there then because I've searched through that boy frequently.
Okay. There's fire breath if we ever meet something with fire breath.
Oh, nice. All right, where do you want it centered, Michael?
Well, since it's like 20-foot radius, I want it to be centered so it's hitting these 2, this guy, and the main guy. So like probably yeah.
Nope, that's wrong. Fuck. I always forget to switch back to the movement one when I try to resize. Okay. Your Storm Sphere. And what does it do?
Okay. The sphere is difficult terrain. They all have to make a strength saving throw.
All right, and I believe they all... No, just the big boy has advantage on this. So we're going to start with the big boy with his strength saving throw. $13.
Okay, so he's gonna take the damage.
Roll the damage, and I'll continue doing saving throws.
Okay.
Peter,
And it's 18 because I treat 1s as 2s.
what type of damage is this?
Oh wait, never mind. That's bludgeoning. It's the other one. Sorry. So it's 17.
It's
It's bludgeoning.
magical bludgeoning damage? Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's straining though to take bludgeoning damage.
All right. Okay. So he takes 17.
Wait, sorry. I mixed up the d6s. That's for the lightning damage. The bludgeoning is this. Sorry.
I don't know what's happening, frankly.
I accidentally rolled too many d6s because.
Cool.
it's
I'm just gonna also
different
look up
from
the spell because I'm bad at figuring shit out. So I want to look at it so I know what's happening also. So
Yeah, no, I posted it in the thing. It's.
I don't see it. Oh, it's up here.
Yeah,
There we
I
go.
rolled the 5d6 for lightning damage instead of the 2d6
Cool.
for.
So it takes
bludgeoning
2d6 bludgeoning damage, and then you can shoot lightning from it. Yes. Perfect.
Yeah.
Awesome. Beautiful. All right. So he
damage. And
takes.
since I cast at higher level, it's increased 1d6.
Cool. So he takes 5 points of damage.
Yeah.
And then these 3 are going to make their saves as well. The first one gets a 5, so that's a fail. The second one gets... Come on, buddy. I believe in your roll 20. Come on, buddy.
Oh, yikes.
It's a fail. And the last one... Okay, it's 3 fails. So they each take 5 points of magical bludgeoning as well. Ouch.
Okay, cool.
All right.
And
Anything else?
yeah, bonus action. Hit main guy, which is at advantage because he's in it.
And it is the disadvantage because it's a spell, so it'll be a normal check. What is? It's a dex check. You cut out a little bit.
No, it's not. He makes a
Yeah,
range
a range
attack.
attack.
He makes a spell.
Oh,
attack.
go for it. Yeah. Ten.
This is plus my spell attack, which is 9.
19 will hit. Yes. Roll again for
and
crit, I guess. Might as well.
Roll again for what?
Roll again for crit. Might as well.
I thought I was just regular because
No, that was for
thought it was-
he would get advantage on his save if it was a save, but it's not a save. Yeah.
sorry.
You cut out, so I didn't know. I didn't hear what you said, so I went ahead with
totally.
with an assumption. Yeah. Okay. So it hits either way.
Okay, so this is the 5d6.
Cool. Roll it. Well, or do you want to just use your roll from before? Yeah, just re-roll it. Who cares?
Okay.
$24. Cool.
Nice.
It seems as though he takes a significantly smaller amount of damage than you would like him to,
Yeah.
as it seems as though he is resistant to this type of magic.
Yeah. And I'm gonna move a little bit at the end.
Cool.
To like here.
Blast your way back there. Grimlock, you are up.
Alrighty. I am going to step around Moxie and step up to here.
All right.
So I can't get adjacent to any of the other ones with the difficult terrain. I am, as a bonus action, going to cast Shield of Faith on Grimlock. I mean, on that's me. On Gimwell.
Cool.
So I'm now concentrating on that. Oh no! Oh yeah, I'm concentrating on that one.
Yeah.
I then use my cleric feature. Haven't used this one yet. I use
mean,
my
we've had 2
voice of.
sessions.
I know. I have used my voice of authority on Gimwell, which, if you'd like, you can use your reaction right now to make a melee attack against this guy.
Sure. I'll swing my mace.
Go for it.
Which,
Nice. Let him have it.
it's my. Sorry, I have to go to it. I think it's my first time using it.
I think it is as well. Yeah.
I cast a spell on my day.
Time to stand strong and fight.
Let's see. Not bad.
19 will hit. Go ahead and roll some damage.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Okay. This guy is still standing, although it seems like he's not doing very well. I don't remember what did so much damage to him, but he's been pretty hurt.
I think the vampire.
Oh yes, vampiric touch really took a lot out of him.
Yeah. I gave him the big stuff.
I was really hoping you weren't gonna say that.
Big suck touch. Alright, I'm going to, with my action, cast Shocking Grasp because I get bonus damage for absorbing his elements.
Cool.
15.
15 to hit. Does not.
Yep. Well, that's it. That's my turn.
Cool. That will make it bada boom. One of the shadow demons' turns. It's technically the one that already went, so I'm just gonna say it's this guy up top because he was the one who was supposed to go before us. It's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He is gonna fly around to behind you, Grimlock, and he's gonna start trying to swing his little claws at you.
Okay.
Was that,
The storm
rough
sphere is
terrain?
difficult terrain.
Yeah.
He has incorporeal movement, so he does not matter.
Okay.
Doesn't matter for him.
20 AC.
Cool. That is a 10, so nope. That's it. This one is going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, fly over here, and this one is just going to get out of the range of the storm sphere. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Cool. And that will bring us to Moxie.
Yay! Alright, I would like to cast Moonbeam
Ooh.
above Big Daddy
Oh.
at... I'm gonna cast it at 3rd level once everything stops freezing. It was doing so well!
It does so well until your turn, and then...
Yeah, but no, even as I started talking, I could still click on things, and now we're just vamping. How's everybody's Sunday evenings going?
Pretty good!
Wait, did
I'm playing D&D with some pals.
Yeah. Once I cast this, by the way, do I? Maybe I won't.
Oops.
Never mind.
The storm sphere is gone. Don't worry about it. Can I undo that? No.
Control Z.
It didn't work. Just give me a second.
Is it gonna ask at what level?
There we go.
Nope. Boom.
Has Ray been on stream? Can Ray be on stream now? Yeah, Ray, come here. Come here, buddy.
Oh,
Come here, buddy.
okay. Well, it won't let me cast, so...
Just pretend like you did.
yeah.
Just tell me what it does.
It's, well, I would love to, but of course the info just got taken away. I'm pretty sure it's at 3rd level, it should be 2d10. No, 3d10.
You can just Google it also.
Radiant damage?
It's Moonbeam.
Yeah.
Moonbeam 5e, according to the Roll20.net compendium.
Thank you.
Says that a silvery beam shines down in a 5-foot radius with a 40-foot cylinder high center on a point within range. So you get to pick the point.
Yeah, right above the big one.
The big boy.
Wait, I think... There we go. Oh, I have to... Only 11? Fuck you.
I mean, don't worry about
Wait,
it.
but I casted it...
So he has to make a
11
save?
plus 5.
He has to make a con save? Yeah, 11 plus 5.
Yeah.
So he's going to make his advantaged con save, which is a 23, but I assume he still takes half damage, yeah?
Yeah, but I cast it at 3rd level, and I thought it added a d10.
It does. That 5 above it is the extra d10.
Okay.
Luckily, even at half, that is enough to womp this guy to hell.
Dope.
Or he was already in hell. Hey! Alright, what else do you want to do? Also, I believe it remains, so let's put that shit on the board.
Do your good shapes.
Yeah, the thing I'm really good at, dude. In the meantime, it's gonna be well. Let me know what else you want to do if you want to do anything else, and if not, it's Averell's turn.
That's gonna be it for me.
Okay.
Dog.
Averell, your turn.
Target drift. All right, my turn.
Yep.
Bonus action. We're gonna whip the hex over to this guy. Because when my target reaches 0 HP,
Yes.
I can use my bonus action to move it to someone else.
I've missed
We're
the
gonna move it to
ping.
this
My
boy.
screen is frozen, so you're gonna just have to like sort of describe to me which boy you want to put it on.
Where,
Oh, perfect.
he's
No, I got him.
behind-
My ping came.
Okay.
Everything came back. Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
no, I'm gonna ignore the one who's in melee range of me. He's fine. I'm not worried.
All right, good.
Yeah, and we're gonna hit him with two beams.
Two beams. Hit.
First,
Or not 2 beams.
Hit. Both. Both hit.
alright, cool. So that's. Wait, why did it add the 2?
Because in case you're rolling with advantage.
Oh, right, in case that one. And then 2d6. So it's gonna come to a total of 30 damage.
Nice.
25 force plus 5 necrotic.
Oh, I should check actually about necrotic.
Oh yeah, hex is necrotic.
Takes half of the 5 from necrotic. So
Okay, still
rough for that.
27 damage. I'm down.
yeah,
I'm into it.
but the force still full.
Hello.
Full force. All right.
Full force.
This big boy is dead. He would have been next, but Gimwell is next instead.
Okay. I want to do the one, the only. Oh, there it is. The one, the only, the classic insect plague.
Okay.
And I want to center it. I might be off by a few feet, but you'll get the idea. I want to center it like down here, so that these two guys are consumed in the sphere.
Okay.
It's bigger.
Let's just see how many shapes we can get on the screen right now.
Yeah, it's my favorite part about Roll20, actually. I don't know if you knew that. I don't know if you knew how much I liked Roll20. It shapes stuff. That's about 20. I need to just...
No one.
I need to just, like, make assets that are the spells you guys use frequently so I can just fucking slap them on there. In fact, that's what I'll do before next week. But yes, they are in there. Do they make their saves now?
I think so.
It's,
When the area appears,
Yeah.
each creature within it must make a Constitution save.
Alright, the one on the left is rolling his con save.
Nope.
Fail. The one on the right also fails. We're doing good here, boys. These guys are a challenge. Sean, I'll fucking kill you where you goddamn stand.
Okay,
What's
so
happening in
Don't say
Twitch
that. He just graduated. His life just began.
He told us that we should play in person so we don't have as many technical difficulties.
chat? I love it.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Eldor, man. Thank you. That's what I'm saying.
When we...
All right.
18 damage.
Yeah, they're bugged. Lightning up top, bugged on the bottom. All right. Anything else from you, Gimwell?
Fine.
Nah.
Okie dokie, artichokey.
There goes my character sheet again.
I'm gonna go back to what it's supposed to be. I know the one next to Peter moved before, but that's not the one that's supposed to move. So I'm gonna move the one that's supposed to move up towards. It is gonna fly up towards you, Lux, and it is going to try to claw you.
Cool.
23 to hit.
That. Let me just check.
11 points of psychic damage to you.
I'm gonna reaction use my ward to shield.
Oh shit.
Lux.
So what is that? How much?
That means my ward takes all the damage.
All 11 of it?
All 11 of it.
Dope. Lux, it is your turn.
It is my turn.
It is your turn.
Lux's turn.
It be Lux's turn.
Lux's turn. Well, okay, I'm gonna for the first time ever, I'm gonna try to hit this thing with my staff.
Okay.
Are those guys in this insect plague, are they still alive?
Yeah. Yes. Sorry. Yes.
Hello?
Did you? I said yeah, but I don't know if you heard me. Yes.
I didn't hear you. Okay.
I went yeah. They are.
Then I actually want to. Yeah, I'm gonna move. I'm gonna let him hit me.
Okay. He will. He will try.
Yeah.
That is a 17 to hit.
Could I do my reaction to use shield?
Yeah.
Then that doesn't hit. And let me just click that in a second. Yeah.
Nice.
And then I'm going to move 30, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I'm going to cast Lightning Bolt.
Nice. They need.
A heightened Lightning Bolt, because they're at disadvantage.
They are at disadvantage on their dex saves.
Yeah.
So the first one has an 11. That's a bummer. The second one also got an 11, so they both failed.
And what about the third one? lightning bolt is like 100.
Yeah, but he's not in the same line as them. He's one up.
I meant this guy.
Yeah, he's one up from everybody else.
Is my screen different?
It might be because I had that issue when I was playing with Phoenix. I kept running into
I'm
walls.
just seeing that.
Yeah,
weird.
he's one line above that. Sorry, doesn't. Yeah.
Weird.
That's so weird.
You
Okay.
guys both see him in the line.
No,
What?
I see the 2 in the line, but the third guy is not in the line.
On Twitch, he's above the line.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so weird. Okay,
Just
never
just
mind.
do a
But
do a
yeah.
quick roll your damage and then refresh, and it should probably
Yeah.
fix it.
Okay, I'm gonna submit it.
Cool.
And so that one is a 2,
All right. Cool.
and so that's 31 damage.
31 points of damage as you. Yeah, I don't know Eldor, man. I don't know why it's like that. You throw your lightning bolt at them and it hits directly through both of them, and as the dust sort of clears, it didn't affect either of them at all.
Oh, yeah.
They are immune to lightning damage.
Looks like I'm useless for this.
Hey, you can still soak hit point damage.
Yeah.
You can be our tank this time around, sorcerer.
Get up in the front.
Get up here. Plenty
Okay.
of room up here for you.
Then I can't do the bonus action thing either.
Because they didn't take damage.
No, because the bonus action from Storm Sphere is also lightning damage.
True.
So I'm gonna drop Storm Sphere.
Cool.
I was really hoping these guys would just go away after we killed Daddy.
No, they all. Why do we have to? Just here's my question. It's not just to you guys, but like to everyone. Why is it always Daddy now? I feel like Daddy was reserved for special occasions before, but now it's always Daddy.
You gotta get down with the daddy.
Like,
Well,
what
I don't
is
like it either, but
what is
I'm
the
with you. I'll still say
alternative?
it.
yeah,
I mean,
what
Big
is
Boy.
Ew.
The-
a child?
What? Horseman.
Last week we took a week off from Daddy last.
We
week,
did do
so-
we did do the mommy zone last week. I guess I can't complain that much. After dropping Storm Sphere, is there anything else from you, or is that it?
Every daddy
That's
needs
it.
Cool.
mommy.
Grimlock. Hey, not necessarily Phoenix. It's not.
Okay, you're right.
It's your turn also.
Just everybody needs a daddy.
Big boy. I don't know who Eldor Man is, but I'm a big fan. Thanks for stopping by.
What do I want to do here?
Shout out to Eldorman, our one viewer who is hopefully not one of our friends and happened to find us.
Hey, we got more than one random viewer. Maybe.
Door climber? Oh. I know. I think we know who Eldor
I know who
Man is.
Eldor Man is. Thanks for hanging out anyway, man.
I think Eldor Man might be on the other side of a wall for me.
Exposed.
I don't really know. These guys are doing.
Oh no. Oh no. Don't fucking dox me.
Yeah, getting doxxed in front of Sean Chaney.
All right, I'm going to break
No, Jesus.
concentration.
Dox me, bro. No.
Guys, what if, like, I don't know, years from now, this becomes just a huge hit amongst the kids, and we're, like, in our 60s or 70s, and we're like, oh, what? That old thing? I'm famous
Do you
now?
remember Dungeon
Oh,
Party?
like we stop making this, and then like years later, somebody finds it and it becomes crazy famous.
Exactly, yeah.
That's how it would work too, honestly. Like,
Yeah. Don't be a downer over there, okay? It
Well,
could
a lot
happen.
of- A lot of famous artists got famous when they died. So
Yeah.
what if one of us died?
What happens
That
is
implies this is art.
one of us has to get really famous for something else, and then somebody will like find this and be like, "Well, this celebrity used to play D&D on the internet."
Yeah, but like all the celebrities are doing that nowadays.
Yeah,
Used to.
I saw an article or a YouTube video where it was like Hollywood's elite D&D club, and I'm like, that makes me want to fucking vomit more than anything in the world.
And the worst part is, it was like,
It's not Critical. It wasn't Critical Role. It was a bunch of fucking like producers.
it was a very odd group of people.
Yeah, it was weird.
People too. They can have a hobby.
Was it
Are
not,
Hollywood executives people
Joe's
too?
group?
Are they?
Joe, how do you say his last name?
Joe DiMaggio.
Manganiello.
Manganiello.
DiMangiello.
Mangiello. Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah,
Mr. Vergara.
his group.
I'm mad at him
Whose
because
turn is it?
I don't know, Phoenix is doing something.
I already cast my action.
He has
Oh, you baned?
really aesthetically
Okay.
pleasing
I banned.
dice.
All 4 of them have to make wisdom saving throws DC 15.
All right, we'll do it. We'll start with top.
Oh, sorry, charisma. Sorry, charisma saving throws DC 15.
We'll start with top boy. Fail. We'll start. Next is the one closest to Peter. Success. 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 We only have one failure, and it's the guy that's already hexed.
Well, now he's Bane too. So
Helpful. That is helpful.
No.
that's all I do. That's all I do.
Not incapacitated. He's baned. All right. All right. Speaking of shadow demons, it's one of their turns, but roll 20's frozen, so I don't know which one it is.
It's the one that's closest to Lux.
Thank you. It is going to. Yeah, it'll fly over to here and do an attack on Peter.
Ruins all my
Wait,
plans.
what?
Peter, 10 to hit.
Yeah, no.
Didn't think so. All right, next up is this one. This one is going to fly to Lux. It'll go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 to here. And it's going to try to claw at Lux.
Please.
23 to hit.
Yeah.
11
Use
psychic.
my reaction to absorb 9 points of that damage.
All right, you still take 2 though, Lux.
Aw.
I'm trying my best.
This one is going to 5,
so
10,
nice.
15, 20, 25, 30. Up to you, Grimlock. And try to claw at you. 24.
I already used my reaction, so I can't shield myself.
9 psychic damage to you.
Oof.
And Moxie, your turn. Make a concentration check for me, I guess, Grimlock. I guess.
Done.
Or I might do it automatically. Who's to say?
I did it. Yeah.
Well, you ruined all my plans, and it's reloading anyway. But I'm gonna cast Flaming Sphere.
Oh, good, another sphere.
You know, we also can draw. Like,
Yeah, you draw it.
Really?
we can draw our own sphere.
Hey,
Yeah, you
wow.
fucking draw it.
Yo, I'm gonna start drawing all sorts of shit.
No.
Live fan art drawing on the battle map.
Yeah, is there a freehand one?
No,
There's a freehand and there's a draw shape. If you
Stop.
click draw shape and then you hold the Alt key, you can
make a circle.
Oh, this is easy.
Stop.
Sorry, I wasn't listening to what you were saying. How do you do it?
Press.
It's fine. I'll do it. It doesn't matter. Where?
Blake, hold down Alt and Shift, and it'll snap to grid.
I know.
Then why isn't this snap to grid?
Cause fuck you. Where do you want it centered?
I want it on. Never.
How big is it, and where do you want it centered?
It's just 5 fucking feet.
Oh, easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
Right on the guy that's like farthest away from the group.
Cool.
Like, I want it like on his head.
Boom.
Except it's 5 feet. So.
It's like right up in him.
Yeah.
Not snap to
All up.
grid.
Cause I don't want it to be Peter.
Booty.
All right, I don't believe you, but okay.
Shut up.
Yay, a whopping Oh, he makes a save.
He makes a save, and he's baned, so he's gonna be bad at that save.
Whopping 9 fire damage.
Wait, what kind of save is it?
Dex.
Yeah, no, he has disadvantage on it too.
No.
Nope.
Hex doesn't affect saves.
Oh,
only ability
shit.
checks.
Oh wait, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got flamed at for doing that with Elroy. Slap.
Super rude.
I was just politely corrected.
Who flamed you? Our comment section isn't big enough for you to get flamed. He's gonna fail and take 9 points of fire damage. Or
I saw us getting flamed.
Okie dokie.
he's actually gonna
and
take half of that, but yeah.
Since this is going so well, I'm gonna turn into a giant constrictor snake.
Christ. Okay, let me look for it.
Guys, this is size huge.
Oh, Jesus, really?
It's only challenge rating 2.
Okay, we're gonna put it down there on the map. Hope it works.
Roll
No,
20
can I
just
draw
lags
it?
out.
No.
Can I just draw my 4?
Roll 20's.
Freehand draw snake.
Roll 20's having a hard time here. I won't lie to you.
Can I like play snake on here?
No. No, please.
Yeah.
There might be 2 constrictor snakes on the field. This is a terrible fucking picture. Do you guys see the picture? It's absurd.
Yeah.
It looks like fucking fan art of Ka.
I can't see it yet.
It's coming, I'm sure.
I want to see it. Is it on the right layer?
Yeah, I mean,
I don't actually know what that means. I just
yeah, there
know
he
it's
goes. There he
that
goes. There he goes.
Oh, they got
Look at that!
I like
The
it.
fuck is that?
I love him.
Alright, I have to put him in your. I have to let you control him.
Yeah.
You guys didn't have French toast?
What do you want from me?
Send me your address. I'll send some French toast.
You'll send me French toast?
All right.
Yeah.
Mail them
I'm
French
serious.
toast.
Sean, I know that you've graduated, but you still need to respect my private life, please.
I will have French toast delivered.
So says
Yeah,
the
no more
stream.
French toast.
Too personal.
No French toast. Please. I'm so tired.
Alright, that's.
Can I control the snake?
You should be able to, yeah.
Yes, I'm a snake.
Really bad.
Classic reference.
Alright, Averell!
Well,
Oh, I
I
wanted
had a
to
plan.
do.
I no longer have a plan.
Did a giant snake get in your way?
Yeah, I thought I was gonna get line of sight, but now I'm not. Quite sure about that.
Now there's a giant fan art of Ka in the way. What are you gonna do?
Oh,
That's a
man, I
terrible
really don't
picture,
know.
Roll 20.
All right, you know what? I'm gonna try something a little stupid. No, I didn't want to draw a picture. Gonna delete that.
Do not.
It's huge. Like
I'm gonna move out of his range.
Mhm. He'll
Just-
take
just a few steps.
He gonna claw at
How
you.
high am I? Maybe he could see
That's
over
kind of my
body.
plan.
Ooh, I accidentally turned the shadow demon into a giant constrictor snake.
Uh-oh.
It's not the first time I've done it, and it won't be the last. Where is the shadow demon? Is its stat block actually changed to that of a giant constrictor snake?
Uh-oh.
What'd you do?
I think I pulled giant constrictor snake onto the shadow demon's character sheet.
Oh no. I think you put him on top.
No. In the shadow demon character sheet, it says giant constrictor snake now.
Oh, okay, yeah, you probably turned their stats into that of it.
It did. So let me just give me a. Things are going good, guys. We're a professional stream. I hope I've changed it back. Yes, I changed it back. All right, claw time. 13 to hit.
Ah, misses rats.
Oh, you were provoking. I see.
Yeah, I'm trying to provoke him. But instead, I'm just gonna head up this way. I can make it.
Yeah.
Is this all difficult terrain, or can I?
No,
just-
you guys, you're walking enough on it. Yeah.
All right, cool. Then I think you know what about to happen.
I do. Hit.
Bob.
Hit and crit.
Hey, look at that one.
So, yeah.
Do I roll 3d6s for hex this
You
time?
double your dice on that one, so.
So I'd roll 1d6 for the first one and 2d6s for the second one?
Yes.
For the hex damage?
Yep. So I've done all the force damage, now roll, yeah, so I guess roll 3d6.
Ah.
Doesn't matter. You blast this boy to smithereens.
Blast this boy.
Cool.
In fact, he just sort of dissolves into shadow.
Cool. I will whip the hex down to this fella.
Beautiful. Hexed indeed. Not incapacitated, hexed.
If you guys take the rest of them out and I do nothing in my snake form.
It's possible.
We will ride you.
Gimwell.
Okay. I want to. Is this a real guy right here, standing on the corpse?
Yeah, that he's floating in front of you. Or yeah.
Got a
Okay.
floater.
I am just gonna point blank, fucking give him a taste of blight.
Okay.
Assuming yes, I do have some left.
Is that a save? Because I'm reloading. I screwed up my screen, so I have to reload.
It's a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. I guess give me a second till roll 20 decides it's time to play again.
Okay.
I'll roll it in real life. Yeah, that's a 12. So that's gonna be a failure.
Yeah, doesn't do it. So whenever you load back in, he's gonna take 36 necrotic damage.
36 necrotic damage, and that is going to be halved to 18.
Okay.
Anything else from you?
No, that's gonna be it for me.
Cool, Lux.
Okay, I'm going to use lightning lore on the one next to Chelsea.
Okay. That is a 6, so he gets pulled towards you.
And is dealt 2d8.
Cool. Sorry, I can taste being loaded back in. Like everything is loaded, but it won't let me interact with anything. But yes, these things do happen.
But that doesn't do anything because they are immune.
That's true.
To that. I just wanted.
Page is unresponsive. Oh, I fucking want to die, dude. This sucks. I hate Roll20 with every fiber of my being.
Sponsor us.
Yeah, sponsor us.
I think we should use Google Sheets
No.
as our map.
Cool. He does get pulled to you. Pretend.
Yeah. And then since they're both next to each other, I will use a quicken spell and cast Shatter,
All right.
which is not lightning. So hopefully this
It is
works.
thunder. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Thunder.
it did a force quit. Give me a second. Hey, chat. You enjoying technical difficulties this stream?
Oops, ignore that.
I would if I could.
I did not cast Dawn.
Okay. I'm rolling in real life. That is... What sort of save is it?
It is a Constitution.
All right, that is a 17 and a 15. So I assume one success.
Yeah, if it meets it, it's a success, right?
Yeah, roller wins ties.
Yeah. So the one who succeeds takes half of 19, and the one who doesn't takes 19.
Okay, I'm slowly loading back in here. Oh, I can control the map a little bit. It's good to see. Never mind, I can no longer control the map. You guys have any anecdotes?
Well, I'm currently trying to pull the chat on something, and so far no one has given me a definitive answer. So still waiting on that.
What?
The page is fucking unresponsive. Again, wants me to exit the page. I'm gonna.
What
Sorry.
I'll do before this.
I'm really sorry, guys.
No, you're good.
Before this,
Yeah.
Ate some dinner.
and some Minecraft.
Played some Smite.
I worked out.
Can we do a thing? Can we do a stream in Minecraft where we build a location from Dungeon Party with our viewers?
We could, but not all of the people playing Dungeon, or not all the players in Dungeon Party
No.
like Minecraft.
The players don't have to.
No, it's fine. Just do what you want.
The players don't have. You don't have to do it. I think it could just be a fun thing. And also, I should ask chat:
What?
would you be interested in building
Just have
DPS
your-
locations in Minecraft?
What location is?
Just have your sexist
I-
little activity and
so-
exclude the girl.
You chose to be excluded.
Yeah, that's a big
I didn't choose to hate Minecraft. Minecraft just sucks.
That's a dangerous thing to say on Twitch. We're gonna get raided by like a fucking multi-million viewer Minecraft stream and get flamed to death.
Get
Yeah, I
rid of
think-
this dumb girl. She never even played a game before.
Come on, please work map.
Chat, vote on whether Chelsea should stream playing Skyrim, because I need it.
Oh, Chelsea should absolutely stream. Okay, Roll20's dead. Roll20 has died for me. It no longer functions.
Next time.
Yeah.
I would actually be down to stream Skyrim.
Here's what's gonna happen. And I am sorry that we have to cut this combat short, especially for you, Chelsea, but what's gonna happen is I'm gonna click a different playlist. We're gonna head back to this one, and we're gonna say what happens is, as you continue to fight these creatures, it seems as though they are becoming more and more incorporeal. As they do so, your attacks begin making less and less contact until they have disappeared, completely invisible. You see, in the distance, they seem to reappear briefly and then disappear once more. Their goal was not to kill you, but rather to escape into this plane to wreak havoc there instead. And you killed their ringleader, but the rest of them are gonna get away. Because, and if you're mad about that, it's Roll20's fault. I'm sorry.
Shows my experience.
Don't worry. You're still getting experience.
My immersion is broken.
Back in the living room. You look and you see that the corpse is still there of the Bog Watcher. It seems as you look sort of at it, where his insides should be, seems to be a doorway into a fiery realm. As you look, though, it slowly stitches itself back up and just turns into his innards.
Can I see if I can get the knickknacks?
The knickknacks are all up in his pockets, yeah.
I get the knickknacks.
You got them. It's mostly bones.
Good.
Yeah.
There is also a map.
Ooh. I'd like
I
to.
don't like the map. Does anyone else want the map? I'll take the bones and knickknacks.
Yes, I would. I'd be interested in looking at the map. What would that? If I'm
Well,
gonna read the map.
Yeah, you unroll it, and it is a what seems to be a sketch of this area of the realm of Minauros. It seems as though it has been edited, erased, and rewritten many, many, many times, and the ink is rather faded, as though it has been being worked on for years and years and years. However,
Well, figuring out screwed up scrawlings is kind of my specialty.
There seems to be in blood, or red. I guess you wouldn't know it's blood, but you can probably assume a large X. Make a survival check to try to relate the map to your surroundings.
Uh-oh.
You have disadvantage. They were still exhausted.
Yes. Yeah, it's not bad.
Pretty good,
Not bad.
Pretty good.
You get a-
considering
you get
I
a-
have a 0.
Yeah, you get a decent sense of where you are. And you can tell that maybe 5 miles ahead of you, just basically continuing in this direction, is where this X is.
Yes, I think we can figure out something from this. It seems as if he found what he was looking for and was headed towards there. We're only
Is it
not
worth
too
it?
far out.
Think
What do you
it'll-
mean?
I don't know. I mean, can we tell exactly what he was going for? Is that really going to lead us to the River Styx?
The River of Styx.
Yeah.
Well, look at it like this. All of our options are equally a gamble. Right? All our options are either we get out or we die. This one is we get out or we get into an equally bad situation. You know, if there's something goes wrong at the river. I don't think anyone in charge of the river is going to just, like, kill us, though. I don't think it is anyone in charge of the river, actually.
Well, that just sounds like get out or die with extra steps.
Oh, yes, it's very similar. Yeah, it's not better.
And who knows, if we end up in another place of hell, maybe the banishment thing won't be as big of an issue.
All right.
Maybe, yes. There are certainly parts of hell we don't want to be in, though.
I want to see them all.
Oh,
Also, can I take the lightning lance?
It was not... Okay, I say lightning lance. It was a lance made of lightning that he made
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
and threw at you. It wasn't like a physical object, unfortunately.
Okay. Okay.
Was there anything worth looting on him?
On the
It was-
big creature or on your friend?
The big creature.
The big creature was mostly naked.
My kind of
was-
guy.
And
Zeus's lightning bolt
Yes.
from Disney's Hercules.
that vibe, except more horrifying. Yeah, I guess, no, these things seem to be blood crazed, and their only interest was in either eating you or escaping into this plane. They didn't bring anything with them.
Well,
Your friend, on the other hand, has many pockets. You could make an investigation check if you wanted. Go for it.
Who?
Lux, you raised your hand, so I figured you wanted to do it. Plus, you were the one gathering up the bones anyway.
Disadvantage. Load it. Load it. Does someone else want to? This is taking a while.
I mean, if you have real life dice, you could roll those and just tell me what it is also. Because Roll20 is having a fucking cow today.
Can I roll your Dungeon Master dice?
Feel free. Are they out there? Oh, nice.
Oh, you have two D20s. That's so nice.
Yeah. I always keep 2 at least in a set.
Okay, so we rolled a 13 and a 13.
Okay.
Let's see. Do I have any modifiers for that? I can't even see right now. I don't.
Okay, 13. Yep, just trinkets. Trinkets, odds and ends. That sort of thing.
Cool.
Trinkets, odds and ends. That sort of thing.
That's what I live for.
Chelsea, didn't you get that reference? You've been playing Skyrim, right?
Yeah. I think so.
It's the guy in Whiterun.
Yeah.
general store.
It's been a while, which will make stream even funnier
I'm looking forward to
Where am
that.
I? What am I gonna do?
because yeah.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, no, it's nothing to write home about in his pockets that you can
What are
find.
you talking about? You said I found bones.
Yes, nothing. It's mostly bones and petrified wood.
That's all I
Some
need.
like dirty copper coins. That's about it.
Even better.
Cool. Well then. As you look at this map, you look at the corpse in front of you, the chained city behind you, and the swamp all around you, and wonder where to go next. That is where we will end this here session of Dungeon Party Show stream. Thank you guys for watching, despite all the goddamn technical difficulties. Thank you guys for playing. I had a blast. I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. But yeah, we'll be back next week with a continuation of our bog adventure. Bog venture, one might say. I'm bummed because some of my other maps for different encounters that we might have done, I managed to get like a rain effect going on them, but I didn't for this one. So we didn't get to see that.
That would have immediately crashed.
No, it wouldn't. I promise. I made it in such a way that it wouldn't ruin anything. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Please follow us here so you can catch more. Not only just this, maybe that Minecraft thing, maybe Chelsea playing Skyrim. I play some games. Winfield and I have been playing Nier, so that if you like that, come watch it. Also,
If we get,
yes, Chelsea.
if we get enough subscribers, I'll do a dungeon crawl on Skyrim, but in first person, because I cannot do first person.
That'll be fun.
Terrifies.
Wait, you play Skyrim in third person?
Yeah.
Dude, that's some
Oh,
fucking...
I can't.
That's like skills. That's hard. I can't do that.
No. Oh my gosh. No.
Third
I
person.
could never
weirds
do
me out.
first person.
I remember in the first, like, that first little just running around you do, at the first,
Stone Barrow.
yeah. Phoenix couldn't remember how to change
Yeah.
the perspective, and I was like, I don't know where to go.
Because I was playing on a keyboard and she's using a controller.
Yeah.
We'll also install a mod that makes the dungeons darker and scarier.
No, we will not.
We
so
should.
that, the subscribers get what they pay
Yeah.
for. You know?
No, we will
Chelsea,
not.
how many subscribers do we need before you play Minecraft?
We can't have... Okay, are we saying YouTube subscribers or are we saying Twitch subscribers? Because those are two very different
Well,
things.
I need a number first.
Let's play Minecraft.
Phoenix said PC gamer right. When?
When you said you used the keyboard, probably.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Oh.
Anyway,
Yeah.
also, speaking of the different types of subscribers, check out our YouTube channel. That's where our normal campaign goes. I've been really bad about uploading it, but I'm trying to get better.
What a great opportunity to catch up.
Honestly, the content's coming out
The
slowly,
episodes.
so like you can catch up now. I know some of you in chat are watching. Sorry, I can't hear you. God damn it, Phoenix. I know some of you need to catch up, Nick. So now is the perfect time to do that. But I'm also going to try to get better at uploading. Although we have we're getting pretty close to what we've filmed and haven't been able to film since the world fell apart. So
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, Sean, you are more ahead than Nick. Anyway, check that out. Follow this guy. That'd be great. Subscribe to YouTube because like it's free. Who cares? And yeah, we'll catch you next time. Thanks for partying with us in the dungeon. If you're not currently playing a game of Dungeons & Dragons, you should. And actually, keep an eye out on our Instagram and stuff because I'm thinking of putting together something where we can play with audience members. Or I can. You guys don't have to, but we'll talk about it. So keep your ear to the ground. There might be some fun D&D opportunities in your future. But until next time, we've been Dungeon Party. Thanks.
That was...
Shut up.